I don't think I had it as listed. Only anybody with the link, and so if they didn't have the link, maybe they couldn't click in. Let's try now. I don't know. See what happens.
Alright, so how do I get it on here then?
Let's go to videos. Here we are.
There it is.
I don't know. Okay, we have 2 thumbs up. Maybe that means somebody's in the room. Maybe that means somebody's in the room.
Turn it down. Oh, put my turn it down.
Oh, there it goes. So that was totally.
Try to turn it down, honey.
That was totally my fault. I kept. We've been sitting here for almost 10 minutes trying to turn it on, and I had it not on public. So we're just sitting here like maybe we're not popping anymore. Maybe they don't like us, and we just weren't listed.
Somebody was thick of brain tonight.
I was. Well, I have to do everything, so
not quite. Hi,
I
ladies.
messed up. Yeah, I was like, where are all our people? I don't understand.
Okay.
Maybe everybody has Friday night plans.
Okay, so now
we made it.
Now we do the roll call.
I know, we gotta say hi to everybody. Okay.
Okay, so we have Maddie Beauty 04, Genesis Noel, Sabrina Rodriguez, hello, Melina Cruz, hi. Ali
You just call out the names, I'll wave.
Ali B, okay. Deanna Williams, Ms. Melissa Ray, Lisa Pellegrino, Daniel B.
Welcome.
Okay. All right, Felicia Aldridge, Cheryl Singleton, Miss Mo, Lady Jazz, hey Lady Jazz, okay, Melina Cruz, there's Jillian, hi Jillian Hamilton, Miss Mo, again, okay, Ray Brown, hi Ray, Nikki Lopez, Nikki's here in the house, okay.
I'm so glad we have friends. I really was not understanding why nobody was coming in.
Melina Cruz, Lisa Marie, Heavenly Me, okay. We had her clutching her heart.
Yeah, I was clutching mine too. I was like, what's going on?
Okay, Angela.
Wait, did you guys get the notification at least? Did you at least get the notification? Because I don't know. The setting was off. I didn't have it on public, so I don't know if you guys got the notification. Let me know if you guys got the notification. See, people are saying no.
No.
Oh,
No.
Yes. Someone said yes. I got it. Okay, so the notification got sent out. Okay, I was just thick of brain. All right.
Okay.
We're all good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, continue the roll call. Stand as I call your name. Okay. Sonia Neal, Felicia Aldridge. We have Donna McIntosh.
Someone said I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, because typically we're right on it at 8 o'clock. And even though it was 8 o'clock, you were still applying makeup. And I'm like, Mom, let's go. And we had the black backdrop up, and we were so bright. I'm like, okay, we got to change the backdrop, fix your makeup. Mm-hmm. And then when we sat down and went live.
If anybody ever got up, I would turn like a ghost.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, so I was like, and then at 8 o'clock, we pressed a little button, and I'm like, wait, where are the people? And we tried it like 4 times, and I'm like, what's going on? And then you said, maybe it wasn't meant to be. You're like, maybe I'm supposed to go to bed.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm over here. You had me looking pale as a ghost. Don't mind me when I put my bronzer on. Bronzer, Chanel. I like it. Okay. Let me see. All right, who else we have here in the room? Who's visiting?
Let's see what's everybody talking about. So,
when are we posting our highlight video?
Oh, when we're posting our highlight video, I'm editing it right now. There's like a ton of mini clips on that we filmed, and like we have to put all the clips together and put wording in and different things. So I'm working on that right now. I'm thinking tomorrow or Sunday. It will be out this weekend though.
I'll get on her. Don't worry. I did some filming. I was technically challenged.
Yeah.
You said.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So I filmed her flawlessly. Filmed her process, her highlight process, and then when it was her turn to film me, I'm like, okay, Mom, make sure it's on video. Don't have it on picture or pan and scan or whatever the other things are. I'm like, just have it on video and press the button, click it on and off, click it on and off.
Okay.
And when I went back through the footage, I noticed that half of my clips are in slow-mo. So she like, I don't know why I gave her the camera. I don't know why I did it.
I did the best I could.
I don't know why I did it, but yeah. We are editing that video.
Well, it's not as if you had a choice.
True. Yeah. I didn't have any choice, but I made sure that I showed you how to work the camera and how to do everything, and I don't know what happened.
And I didn't retain that. Okay, so
and let me see.
Let's see.
Sonia Neal asked, "What is in your hair now?" Oh, someone else has that too. Tiana Williams, so what's in your hair right now? Ma, do you want to tell them what's in your hair?
I have Design Essentials. I have the Moisture Milk, I think it is, the leave-in Moisture Milk. And I have the avocado, it's like their natural line. It's the avocado almond line, and it's the avocado almond moisture leave-in, and it's the avocado almond gel. Is it gel souffle kind of thing? I like it. Oh yeah.
See, this is why we film up here.
I know. We wanted to have a fireside chat, but
Yeah, we were gonna film somewhere else, but I'm like, no, I need to be near the products just in case we have to grab them.
Yes. So we want to do a video on this, but I've been using it along and along because I love it. That's why I got it, and then I'm hoping you'll let me do a video on it. But who else likes design essentials? But this is what I have in my hair today.
I have Diva in my hair. This is day 2 Diva. I have the One Condition and the styling cream and the light defining gel in my hair because I find it's moisturizing, and with fresh highlights I need a lot of moisture in my hair right now. So it worked for me.
Yeah, okay.
Vanessa Bristol said, I hope my husband doesn't divorce me. I'm spending every Friday night with MADCURL.
Okay, so where are you?
Yeah, you have to scroll down to the bottom. You're way up at, you're way up at the top.
All right. Broken down equipment.
It's broken down equipment.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When is the video coming out of all the products you have? When we figure out how to film it.
Right, I know.
We want to make it look pretty.
No, Cheryl, we never went to the movies.
Yeah, we're horrible. We keep saying we're
big planners and just never.
Yeah, we finished, and then like we went and sat on the bed, and we were just like, so we just gonna watch a movie
because
here?
Our thought process is, what is ever really worth us to spend that kind of money? Whether it now it's not 6 anymore, now it's 7, so that was kind of like and then definitely not 15. But what has ever been worth it for us to go to the movies? It's just, I mean, they come out in like 3 months, practically 6 months. I could wait for the DVD, so I said let's just wait. Pretty soon it'll all be in Target, all on the rack. And like that, hang it off the racks. So kick down the ground, kick to the floor. So I said, they'll be out soon enough.
Yeah. So for our product video, it's not about whether we want to do it by brand or by category or by what the type of product it is. It's just how to organize it because there's just so many. There's like a whole wall of products, and there's bins, and there's other bins, and it's just so much stuff, and we don't know how to organize it.
Somebody like
how to lay it out.
DaughterAnne, what is it? Wild and Wonderful.
Yeah, well, yeah. I bought it from Forever 21. It was like $2 on the sale rack.
All right, so now Jackie, she's going to go see Acrimony tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Did it snow? Yes, it did snow.
Yeah, it did.
I was shocked.
We woke up this morning and it was snowing and it was freezing. So I put on like pants and a turtleneck and boots. And then by like 3 or 4, the sun came out and it was like almost 60 degrees and I was like sweating and roasting.
Okay.
Hi, Carrie Wheeler. Carrie Wheeler shows so much love on Instagram.
Oh, okay. What's she having?
She's awesome.
All right. What's a good shampoo that doesn't strip out your oils? Diamond Sobers.
The As I Am Long and Lou. Is it Lou?
Shampoo, or do you mean just like a cleanser, whether it's a co-wash, or do you want a shampoo? Does it matter?
Yeah.
Yes, Nikki Lopez or $2 Redbox movies. I know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, remember Redbox? That's a throwback. Are there still Redbox? No, there's still Redboxes. I don't think people use Redbox.
Yeah, well, I know we don't. Those kind of things. I always was late.
So someone says it's Lux. So pronounced like Lux.
Lux. I like that. Yeah. Somebody said the other day.
Hi,
Lux.
Tia.
Yes.
Thank you for all the compliments on the highlights, guys. Yeah. I'm so happy. I feel like a new person.
Okay. You look like a new person.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so this Rouge Vixen's made it in the house now, late as usual. Did you get your office pass this week? Okay. Indiana weather's crazy, probably no crazier than Connecticut. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ray, where are you at? It's predicting snow.
I'm so tired of the snow. I really thought that I could put away my boots and all that kind of stuff, but apparently not yet.
All right.
Daisy Castillo says, hi, LoriAnne and TaylorAnne. Sandy O'Bella, hey, I'm late to the party. Better late than never, girl.
Stand by the door. We'll see if there's any more seats.
Oh, we reached capacity.
Right.
Okay. The highlights are popping.
Oh, Kentucky. Okay.
Tomorrow here in Virginia. So does that mean that we're going to get snow again tomorrow? That must mean we're getting some snow. Something must be probably going on tomorrow.
I don't know.
I'm just tired of being cold. I hate when my feet are cold.
So let's just start off with a weekly story this week that we will be eating rice and beans for the rest of the week. Because we decided
If we're lucky to eat rice and beans,
we decided
eating
as part of the
ramen.
business to do some little improvements on our hair. So we figured it was about that time, maybe a few little highlights. And I do mean a few. As you can see, this is what a few looks like. You know, you can see slight change. You have to kind of look like, did they do something different or did they not do something different? Here is bing, bang, boom. She did something different. So we go there and we're sitting in the chair. And then I just said, just a little bit,
I'm hanging my head in shame.
I said, just a little bit. I said, just, you know, just a little fresher, nothing major. I don't want like that all over. I'm a woman of a certain age. It's just too much. This is nice. This is decent. You can see something. Not money bags. Money bags wanted a full slab.
It's not called a full slab.
Okay, what's it called?
So typically we go and we get what it's called a partial. You have a partial, which means they're partially putting some highlights in your hair.
Yes.
But me, I actually brought them a picture. I'm like, this is how blonde I want to look. And I thought because I already had highlights in my hair, she might say, oh, this is a partial, you know, whatever. Or we've been going to her for years. So I'm like, you know, maybe she's going to hook me up a little bit. So I was like, she's like, no, that's a full, that's a full, that's a full. And so I was still like, you know, okay, go on with the full, girl. I want a full. I want to be blonde. Like, and so
we didn't discuss anything. I was treating, you know how we treat each other to things. Sometimes I'll treat, sometimes I was going to treat the highlights this week.
And so I really thought, like, maybe we were going to get the hookup.
I'm like, if I was going to get full, I would have got it for myself.
Yeah, no, but when it was time to go to the cash register, like, full is double the price of a partial, and a partial is $90. So when the bill came, I didn't even know if we were going to be friends
you weren't even
anymore.
up there at the register with me, and I said, we are going to suffer for the rest of the week. Like I have a will of iron. Like I do what I have to do. So if we have to like miss something,
Someone said not money bags. Money bags wanted a full slab.
Right. Yeah.
I really thought go bigger.
I just like did a double take. No, go bigger, go home.
And I really thought because like the lady knew we were gonna be vlogging it, so she was gonna get some exposure. Like I really thought like I mean that was horrible for me to think that, and I shouldn't assume because you know what assuming does, especially when someone else is treating. So I was so scared. I was sitting in the car just like, oh my gosh, like. And then you could barely find your highlights at first, and here I am with like.
Yeah. I know when I first went out,
all these highlights.
To the car, and I'm just like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. As the days go on, as I explain, I think I'll explain the video.
I guess that's the last treat for you.
That will be the last.
You really
treat.
thought you were gonna be paying like $90 for me, $90 for you, and like when the bill came and it was like more than double. I'm like, I came and I looked at you, so I'm basically like thumbs up, and you just looked at me and you just like shook your head.
And
Like,
are you mad? I'm like, yes, I'm very mad. I'm very
like,
mad
Mom,
right
you
now.
mad at me? You're like, yes, I'm furious. And I'm like, oh my god.
Hi, Jerseys. Esther Lugo. Okay.
Yeah, no. So, moral of the story: no matter how well you know somebody, how much love y'all show, don't assume.
Price check.
Anything.
Exactly. Price check.
She did do an amazing job, though. But
I never, as long all the
very
years
pleased.
that I've gone, I've never done a full slab ever.
I've done it one other time, a
Have
couple
you?
years ago. That's why I knew like I could
Okay.
get blonder.
No.
And I showed her the picture, and she was like, "Oh yeah, girl, like I can do that." And I was like, "Okay, do it." And I didn't even know. She's like, "But that's a full." And I
No,
don't know.
Joyce, we had to bleach our hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm glad you can laugh about it now because she was not laughing. You were literally almost in tears. You were really mad. You were really, really mad, and you were like, "We're gonna be eating ramen noodles for the next week."
Seriously, we seriously are.
Yeah. You were like, "We're gonna be sitting in the house filming and eating ramen noodles."
Right. I'm like, don't look at no products. I said, we better start making some one and dones, make do with what we have, and we dust it, blowing off old products, old lids.
Someone
Bringing
said,
that
"Yep,
stuff
new
back to
name is
life."
Moneybags, aka full slab." So from now on, you guys see my head on Moneybags and a full slab.
Couldn't believe
Yeah.
it. I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, stop calling calling it a full slab. I'm like, it's not a full slab.
I couldn't believe it. I was just like sick. And it's like when we go places like hairdressers, they really get into tailors here. I guess because it's long. I told you that's so boring.
You guys are gonna see. I have like 100 foils in my head in
Everybody's
the,
so
in the
into
vlog.
length. It's like if you don't have length, they just really not interested in you. So it's like they did me first because you're like, I'll record and I'll do you. But you could tell that the real star of the show, they couldn't wait to get Taylor, and that basically like I got kicked to the curb, and Taylor was the star of the show, and you can kind of just like see that differentiation, and then they put foil after foil after foil. I just thought those foils were gonna be endless.
We need to get a shirt that says full slab. And Miss Melissa Ray, yeah, definitely get that that snack and a glass of wine. We're gonna be here for a while. We're just warming up tonight.
Taylor had a lot of foils. Somebody said somebody was going to wrap up their picnic food.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. One of our followers said he DM'd us and he was like, someone's not going to be able to someone at the cookhouse not going to be able to wrap their plate because like all the foils were in my hair. So many foils.
Grace Kyle, I'm used to it. I'm used to being second fiddle when it comes to things like this. You know, they always want you because it's youth.
And because like I was doing more. But wait you guys see the vlog. Like you're going to be able to appreciate it because you had a couple
like they
foils.
can really show their work because you had length. And I think they really showed like they could show their work, and I'm just about business. Like, just put them in, just do. I'm not like trying to go over the top.
Yeah, I also read someone's like said that's when the vlog went south. So you're gonna kind of see at the end we kind of like speed up through the end. Me and the sink, and we just kind of wrapped it up because you were just not.
Yeah, I wasn't like leaning over that sink anymore. I'm watching you get those
no more product shopping this week.
Drain.
Yep.
No more product
shopping. We were just in a town where we loved their CVS, and we were like, nope, we can't even go in there. We can't even afford to buy products. In the town, like the Puerto Rican food, we were like, nope, we can't treat ourselves to no meals.
I wanted Puerto Rican food today so bad. But...
Like we way exceeded our budget. My fault.
That's it. Your fault.
But I figured it was for the biz.
You didn't need all that blonde for the biz, like Tina Turner. No, it looks nice.
It was a PB&J.
I just was not expecting
If we're lucky, peanut butter at the store is like $4 a jar.
Yeah, okay.
Are you both growing your hair out, or are either of you keeping it cut to a certain length? I'm growing mine.
I like my length, and I want to get it a little bit shorter because I like the differentiation on the channel. Like I cater to the shorter girls, and you cater to the longer girls. So I like my length, and it's getting far longer than I like it, but I just haven't made. I can't do everything. I can't do highlights and haircuts. This stuff is expensive.
Yeah, no.
So 1 week I have to do the haircut. I definitely want to get it cut though. Not super short, but definitely trimmed up now.
Yes, a good job on planning on sticking to the budget and making sacrifices. Yeah, no, at this point, we're pretty locked in to the budget right now. So
okay. Lots of water. Yeah, it's the next business meeting, exactly. How she's going to raise money for her debt.
Yeah, indeed.
See, Nikki Lopez said she likes how we have different lengths. It makes our channel unique. Yeah, because some people have, we saw a channel the other day, and it was cute, but they both have the same length. So, I was like, okay.
You should give her a haircut. Who? You should. You give me a haircut.
You should give me a haircut.
Or someone give somebody a haircut.
No, you wouldn't go near my head with scissors, girl.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. I'd be looking like my doll Margaret. Use the full slap next time. The product.
Would you ever go silver or any other colors? I was saying LoriAnne should go, LoriAnne. I should saying my madre, LoriAnne, should go silver when you get older, like gray. Oh, yeah. Like when you start really graying, like you should just go
especially the way I always wear cool tone lipsticks. I totally could rock silver hair, gray hair in my gray lipstick. Absolutely.
Time for a hair product GoFund. If we get like a GoFundMe page for hair products, people probably think we're insane. They'd be like, what?
I know somebody one time had a GoFundMe page, and he said that he was speeding, and he got a ticket, and when the officer came, he was belligerent, and so he was thrown into jail. I mean, he told the truth.
The whole story, yeah.
He didn't raise one thin dime. You know, that was lesson learned. But he really thought he was going to have money coming in.
Yeah, and he was like, and every time he couldn't pay the bill or something, it kept like doubling, and he was like, it's getting out of control. Can somebody help? And like, I'm still waiting for someone to put some money on his GoFundMe page, but...
How I worked up the latte? You mean the Camille Rose latte?
Someone said, what's, Taylor, how do you like your color? I love it. I really do. I love it so much. I mean, there are a couple pieces in my hair that are a little bit golder than I kind of want, but hopefully those will lighten over time. My hair changes colors. Our highlights start changing colors over time. They get lighter, and so, but as of right now, I'm loving it.
Yeah, they get, I like it in the beginning because they're like ashier, and then they kind of like get a little warmer, and that's when they kind of get brassy. That's when I do my little trick of putting blue food coloring in with white conditioner, mix it together like frosting, and actually put it in my hair and let it sit, and it pulls out that brass. And it works, and I did it last year when I didn't want to go right then and there. But to get it toned.
My hair has a lot of dimension, and like, not gonna lie, like when I first got home, like because of like all the stuff, like the bleach I had, my hair was dry, but I got right in with those deep conditioners, and the next day, like, my hair was fine. So all in the deep conditioning.
So Cheryl wants to know how we worked out the latte, or how I worked out the latte.
You didn't really.
Yeah, no, I grabbed head towards that honey, And then actually today I put in before I got on was the that herbal tea, that oil. I love that. I love the way it smells. So I use that just to kind of make my hair soft and scrunch out the crunch. The latte, you love the latte.
I used the latte as a one and done. It was a very nice little kind of blowy.
Yeah. Did you see that Camille Rose video that we did on the leave-in collection? We did all 3 of those, and we chose which ones we wanted.
But the first time you used it and you did it as a one and done, it did not work out.
It did not work out. No.
Did you try it with the curl maker? I think you tried it with the curl maker on a testing day, and it was okay, but you like the honey one better.
Yeah, I definitely like the honey one better, and I did that with the curl maker. Yeah. Let me see. Why do you have really light blonde tones in your hair?
Because they're called highlights.
Because they're called highlights. It's purposefully done. Oh, if you haven't used the honey yet, Cheryl, you'll love it. It's really rich and thick, and it's a leave-in, and it's just a unique consistency, and it warms up. When you pour it in your hand, you feel it warming up. It's really nice.
Tatiana Reglon says, what's the best gel? The new Main Choice gel, Camille Rose gel, or Uncle Funky's gel? Do you have an opinion? I'll let you go first. Okay. Oh, my, your girl, Samantha Ivy in the room.
Hey, Samantha.
She's totally Team LoriAnne.
Okay, all right. So, Cheryl, she used the tea. I have the tea in my hair tonight. Yes, okay. All right, the question was, which one do I like?
Which gel? The what was it? The Main Choice gel, the Camille Rose gel, the Uncle Funky's gel.
Okay, Camille, Main Choice was nice, and everybody's like, that should be my go-to. And I know everybody was like really like, oh my God, fabulous hair, big hair, and all that. But it was nice. But I didn't.
It was nice.
I don't know what takes to impress me. But I liked it. But it wasn't. It's not going to be my go-to. Definitely, Uncle Funky's is my go-to, and Camille Rose. I think they're interchangeable. I like them. I like them both.
I think the Uncle Funky's is a little bit more moisturizing though. Personally. So if you are like, I feel like if people are choosing to go with Uncle Funky's or Camille Rose, I would kind of nudge them.
I think
in the Uncle Funky's direction.
On the products, like I like to keep lines with lines sometimes, other than like the shampoos. So if I'm gonna use the dry twisting butter, which I always reach for to have an assured good wash and go, then I would reach for the curl maker. If I'm going to use the good hair, then I would reach for the Uncle Funky's. Yep, I like that. The curl, yes, we love the CURLMIX gels.
Yep.
Absolutely. Love the green one, and the red one, I think it was the restorative one.
The repair hair.
I was going to do that today, but then I just kind of felt like, I won't.
Katia said, I know I'm off subject, but okay, about that 5,200. Congratulations on your continual growth. Yeah, I feel like we just hit 5,000 subscribers on Sunday, and now we're pushing towards 5,200. So it's just people coming at it everywhere.
Thank you, Samantha. Our new highlights. Did you miss the story of how Taylor rooked me at the highlighting place?
I didn't rook you. I didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed, and I made a mistake, and she couldn't snatch the highlights out once they were in. What do you want me
to do? Okay. Thank you, Daisy. She said congrats. Okay, so who speaks Spanish for, is it Sana? B?
Sana. She said it again in English. Hi, I'm from Morocco. Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, Samantha, you just got here. Did you go to the office to get your pass? All right. Any hoes from Atlanta? What?
Ma, you don't have to read every comment.
What? I just start reading and then I see things.
Don't read out loud. We get weirdos in here sometimes.
Okay. We have ladies in the room.
Okay.
Somebody just finished the positive video and loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you, that video was so hard to put together because we have so many products and we've tried so many products, and we just didn't know what brands to put in, what stuff we really wanted to make the statement on and say like we really didn't like this, because some stuff wasn't the fact that we didn't like it, it's just like we didn't use it.
That's what it is.
It was just like
so much that we didn't like it because we get a lot of success wash and goes, so it was very hard to choose because we didn't want to say didn't like it, because if somebody liked it, it might taint. You know, I just need to hear one thing sometimes of somebody that I admire and they don't like it, then all of a sudden I don't like it. So I didn't want to be that strong to say we didn't like it. It was more that we don't reach for it.
Yeah.
We do the video, we're done with it, and we just don't necessarily reach for it again. Whereas there's other things that, even though we do a lot of product reviews, there are other things that we do actually reach for, and this is definitely one of them. We haven't done it yet, but when we do this is what I reach for consistently. I reach for CURLMIX, I reach for Camille Rose stuff. So and that but other things like we just did not reach for Mael. No reason or rhyme. I wonder if it's bad memories from that Mael. This reminds me of when my husband was diagnosed with cancer, and I had that Mael in my hair, and maybe it's just bad memories. Not Mael's fault, but when
we did the video, we actually didn't even know if we were gonna put it out because like I hated my bangs in that video. My bangs were like up here, and I just never went back to Mael. I feel like if you're looking for a really, really, really defined wash and go, I feel like it really defines your curls, and I don't know, there's something just about those Mael pomegranate products I'm just not here for. Besides the smell, I really do love the smell.
Hey Chef CURLMIX, welcome. Africa Bell, what is your hair types? We are both 3B, 3C-ish. You're 3C, you said in the roots. 3B. I feel like since I've big chopped, I get 3C-ish at times.
Christopher Peralta really wants to know if the salon screwed up my highlights. No, they did not. I like them this blonde. This is the exact look I was going for. I wanted them really blonde. This is it. This is it.
Why does he think that he's never seen highlights before?
But I know, when I lean forward, I keep seeing myself. They're all different colors up in here. There's a lot going on.
It's dimension. It's different. You don't want everything like just all one bland color. So they just kind of like do dimension. I kind of like women when they put makeup on, they do all that contouring so your face is not one just canvas. They just kind of like do, darker parts here in the cheeks and, bring dark here to bring in the forehead, I guess. And it's just dimension. So maybe that's why they have all. I like all the different unique colors.
Chef Curly Bake says, LoriAnne, that demo in the salon was a hoot. Yeah, if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, you need to, because we put like little clips here and there. We have bloopers on our Instagram. We do little video bloopers, and I recorded we don't let the salon style our hair, so they put our highlights in, and then we style our own. We style our own hair. Yeah. And you brought like your Camille Rose, and you pushed over a person, took over their station.
I had the water
laid
bottle.
Out Camille Rose.
I bought the Janssen Moisture Max. I bought the Algae Renew conditioner. Bought my wide tooth comb. I bought my 4 clippies and started dividing it down the middle, clipping it. I was a nervous wreck at that sink because they used just shampoo, and so I didn't want to be too much. So I said, well, I'll let them use the shampoo. I know I can rescue it again. I couldn't wait to get to my little section and start, and I was just moving fast. But yeah, I sure did bring my stuff because they just don't have the stuff that we carry. It's a white salon, and they don't carry the African American heavy butters that I needed after that highlighting process. Because you all know I went through a major hair loss thing, so I was not about to lose my hair.
Yeah, so that's what we do. We bring our microfiber towels and no games played.
Yeah.
Danielle B said, "Hey, here's a first. My hubby is watching with me now. Yay." Hi!
Hi, hubby.
And here's Roxy said, "Oh my God, I caught a live. Hi, ladies." Hi, here's Roxy.
Okay, so Christopher said he can't wait for us to post that video. It's gonna get posted for, I'm sure, his critique. Okay.
Do you guys get haircuts at the same place? No, we don't. We get ReZO cuts in New Jersey, and they also do highlights and stuff, but we're just comfortable with the salon that we've always went to.
I would say don't fix was not broken. So I'm accustomed to what we do there in Connecticut. So that's where we get them.
I'm not looking to cut my hair anytime soon. No shape ups, no nothing. I'm pretty good.
No, I am.
Yeah. So. I want my bangs to grow out the way I want my hair to look the way it used to look. What are your porosity types? I think medium porosity, we were told?
That's what we were told,
medium porosity. Or medium or normal. Or we're not high, we're not low. We're just like right in the middle.
Yeah. Let's see. I was Carrie Wheeler's hero. Yeah. Sometimes you just got... My aunt always said, when you people that have power, you got to take power. You can't just be all mealy-mouthed, scared, and slinking in and scared. You just do what you do. Find the station, set it up, and own the salon. That's what you do. Don't be afraid. Okay.
Are the really blonde tones going to relax down because they are some really, really light blondes?
Yes.
I don't know. Are they going to relax? I kind of don't want them to relax because it's spring and summer, and I kind of like pop on my curls.
Christopher, are you a professional? Do you do hair? So is you see a problem there or something? I thought they looked great because I don't like that.
Susan Bellows says, "I just did highlights and my hair is super dry. Since what did you put in your hair?" get all your deep conditioners together and don't be afraid to use deep conditioners. Like what did I use? I grabbed this, and this.
Sanford and Son.
So
okay.
what I did is I put in my Aussie 3-Minute Miracle deep conditioner because this is just my favorite one. And then I think the real winner, that what kind of really saved my curls, was the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Refer Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. And then I also mixed in the Shea Moisture 100% Virgin Coconut Oil Rehydration Treatment Mask. So I put all these masks together, let them sit overnight, and then the next morning I got my Q-Reduce steamer out, and I was like pulling that through my hair and steaming my hair all up. And then after that, like, I'm using products that are a little bit heavier, that have butters and stuff like that in them, because my hair needs that at the moment.
My hair doesn't feel.
You got to kind of switch up your routine.
Dry. Now I haven't lost not even a strand. Now I mean, normally I'll lose a strand or two, but I have not lost one strand, and my hair doesn't feel dry at all. And I went in immediately. As soon as they put that towel on my head at that sink, I went over to that little station and put in that Jansen's Moisture Max and that Camille Rose Algae Renew. Put a plastic bag or plastic cap, whatever, over my head and let it bake all night, and the next morning rinsed it out, and I was good to go. So.
Yeah, so it's all in that deep conditioner, and also using heavier, some more moisturizing products, more serums, more oils, just until your hair kind of gets back. Yeah.
But the next review is going to be based on the color of your sweatshirt. I know, right? Should be. I like it.
I know. She came rolling in the room with this, and I was like, where did this come from? I've never seen this before.
I like the color. Okay. So it's L'Oreal Red Deep Conditioner for your highlights. Yes, we haven't this go around yet. I mentioned it this morning, but we haven't yet. The L'Oreal.
Oh, the L'Oreal Color Vibrancy Hair Mask?
Oh, yeah. Definitely on hand.
Mm-hmm. Love that. Let's see. I love the color of the sweatshirt. Yeah.
Thank you. I got it from J. Crew. I don't understand what J. Crew's doing. Everything's like 40% off these days, and they're closing down stores. They're probably going to bankrupt soon. It's a shame. I've been going to them for years, but I'm kind of outgrowing them anyway. So every now and then I'll get something cute like this. But yeah, their look is way younger now. So that's that. She loves TaylorAnne. Her 8-year-old came in. Clementa Hayes. Okay.
Adriana. Hi, Adriana.
Super cute today.
Super cute today. Thank you. Everyone was talking about my t-shirt. Yeah, I got it from Forever 21 for like $2 on the sale rack. I just saw it and I thought it was kind of cute. And it has like a heart on it, and I thought it was cute.
Yes, they are curly fit chic. J. Crew's clothes absolutely are different quality now. And when I got this online, for some reason, it said it was rayon and polyester, which I've never known their sweatshirts. I've always known them to be 100% cotton. I took a chance anyway because I just didn't believe it. I just didn't believe that they sunk that low, and thank God they didn't. It is 100% cotton, probably the last of the Mohegans, because their socks, hold on, I have to take my sock. I always stockpile, as you guys know, and I'm so glad 2 Christmases ago I stockpiled because they no longer make these camp socks. They no longer make the camp socks anymore. They make them with polyester blend. They stretch. Like these don't. They like, you really have to almost like squeeze your foot into them because they're cotton. They don't stretch. But they don't make them anymore. So no, the quality is going down. It is.
You're so funny showing off your socks. Do I have on a pair? Yeah, I have on a pair too.
Yes.
You gave me a pair.
I know, and I'm keeping track.
You're watching them.
I said because I can't get them anymore. So, but you know, J. Crew Factory, the stuff from J. Crew has gone over there. So I noticed their T-shirts over there are half the price, but the identical quality that J. Crew has, but they just call it factory for whatever reason. So I found that little trick.
See, are y'all ever going to straighten y'all hair? Probably not. Oh, bye, Nikki Love. Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Her phone's on 3%. Yeah, not right now. Especially not since we put some bleach to our hair, some highlights.
Yeah,
no.
I think too much
Not
now
at
is
the
going
moment.
on. That's what people kind of overdo. So now we're doing, you know, the highlights. Next, you know, you put heat to the hair. I think that leaves sleeping dogs alone. Like we made it through without having damage. Let's not risk it. J. Crew Factory is the outlet. Yes.
And then, Mom, what's the name of your haircut?
It's a ReZO cut out in New Jersey at Utopia Salon. So,
although the person who
did it, his name was Joe Ortiz. He's no longer there, so I've tracked him down. And I believe he's at Angel Salon. So I've got to go there to get it cut because he knew what he was doing. So it was basically a big chop grown back, and then he just kind of shaped it in December, and then he said it would grow into its own, and it has. So
Smith obviously looks like a page boy. That's what you always say.
I always say that. Yeah.
What do you guys think about hair vitamins?
I take them. I take Hair, Skin, and Nails by Nature's Bounty. Though I read something the other day that they said that they don't work. Now, I said, I wonder if it's something in the interim when you're losing hair that makes you feel like you're doing something. I felt like they worked. I've been going through this kind of hair loss process for 2 years, and I've been taking them daily for 2 years, and I think it's worked. But I wonder if my hair would have grown anyway. It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, it's been 2 years. Did those hair vitamins really do that? What the person said was my nails grow, but my hair that hasn't grown. That's true. My nails have grown, and I'm forever snipping my nails. But can I attribute the Hair, Skin, and Nails vitamins? I don't know, because I've used the Camille Rose oil. I've used the Jane Carter foam. I use the vitamins. I've used a lot of stuff to get this hair growing again. So I don't know. I swore by biotin, and then the vitamins are just like biotin double down. So I think, what do people think? Do they think the hair vitamins work? Somebody takes vitamin E pills. Array for hair growth. The vitamins help my nails, especially when used with healthy hair regimen. Okay. I felt like my hair grew, and I'm wondering if when I read that article the other day, I'm like, oh, I thought it worked. I hate to be influenced. So I felt it worked because I've been taking it for 2 years and haven't stopped. So you just bought the Mayo vitamins to try.
Mm.
Okay, some have those gummy ones that they try. Essentials to start the journey. What would you tell a beginner natural essentials to start their journey? What's like their budget? Are they a child, an adult?
Yeah, because that definitely I feel like makes difference based on like what a person's budget is. I think definitely getting a good wash routine down. And then it depends on like what a person's need is. Are they transitioning? Are they big chop, shorter hair, longer hair? Yeah,
okay, so Rouge Vixen says she takes vitamins every morning. And yeah, I have to say, I'm going to stand by my original statement. I think that they work. I've taken them for 2 years. And I've had, 2 or 3 haircuts on these vitamins in this hair loss thing. Mm-hmm. So I think that they work.
Camille Rose has the MSM in her
Cocoa Nibs oil. What's MSM? I have the Cocoa Nibs oil, and I have the Cocoa Nibs balm. It's in a jar, and you have to kind of scoop it out. Same thing, but it's just a balm.
You said you had the Cocoa Nibs, right?
I have the Cocoa Nibs.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have the balm, the Cocoa Nibs balm. Okay.
What are your favorite hair butters? You like butters.
I love butters. I have all the Camille Rose butters, the butter gel. I have the dry twisting butter, and then I have the Curl-Aid butter.
I mean, I'm not really a butters person, but I really like the Carol's Daughter butter we just tried.
Love that one.
I mean, that's like a styling butter, but as far as just taking butter and like slapping it in for like moisture or something, I'm more of a serum person. That's why I like, do you use butters or?
Okay, somebody likes the Cocoa Nibs. MSM is help for growth. Okay, I mentioned it one time, and someone thanked me so much because they said within 2 weeks their hair started growing. So I had that same reaction when I used it, but I was so hard to pinpoint because I was doing so many things. I was doing that. I was doing the Jane Carter foam. I was taking the vitamins. So I didn't really know what it was, but it all was working. LoriAnne has 2 brothers. TaylorAnne has 2 brothers.
Someone asked, Alexis Simmons said, LoriAnne, do you have any siblings?
Has 2. Okay. Yes, I have a brother and an older sister, a younger brother and an older sister. My sister's 52. She just turned. We're like a year apart. I'll be 51 in July. And my brother's, 5 years younger than me. So he's like 45. That almond dye twisting butter is everything. It's everything.
Yeah, we love that.
It was embarrassing to put it in the pocket tip because it's like,
I know, I was like, don't linger on all these Camille Rose products. Like, if they watch any of our videos, no matter what product we're talking about, you always have to mention Camille Rose.
I know, because I just love, when I get onto something I like. You know, biotin works for me. Gerald said, yeah, a biotin, sometimes people say it causes acne with them. My son didn't like the biotin. He said it broke him out. So has anybody had that experience that it caused acne for them? Like, you fix one problem, get some beautiful hair, and then your face is broken out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
have you guys tried Not Your Mother's brand? No, we've never tried that. I have seen it though in the big bottles.
She has a way older brother, even though nobody asked. That's okay. We just chime in.
All right.
We're curious. Who
else
has
siblings?
and sisters?
Yeah, I guess we're talking about brothers and sisters who have siblings.
And are they into you? Like, my family doesn't understand YouTube at all. So they don't understand what we do, and so it's nothing. I don't really like talk. There's nothing to talk about because you don't understand it. It's like a world of its own. People don't understand it. So, two sisters and a brother.
Girls have two sisters and a brother.
Okay.
L'Oreal Color Co-Wash. No, I haven't tried any L'Oreal.
Youngest of 6. Two brothers
L'Oreal
and 3
cleansers.
sisters. Wow. What about it may not break you out? Okay. You have to drink plenty of water.
Next one is I have 4 siblings. 2 of my siblings are twins, boy and girl. Oh, cool.
Okay, so Curly Fit, she said her hair grows a ½ inch to 1 inch a month. That's normal, right? So without any assistance from vitamins or anything? Rouge Fixin's an only child. Okay. 4 siblings, Alex Simmons.
106 Andy, do you still have Diva curl in your hair? I do. Yep. I still have Diva.
Okay. I know you guys aren't checking for a WeDad, but today we got a PR package from WeDad. It's so cute. I love the packaging. It's kind of like more of their advanced frizz-free line. So it was cute. I like this bottle because it's...
You have to shake it up.
Yeah, it's not glass, but it's like heavy-duty hard plastic.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like a next day refresher, I guess.
And this is a gel, anti-humidity gel, but it has a stronger hold on it. So I know people have been asking who live in humid areas.
Week, I was like, he who shall not be named. I said those people who we didn't get invited to the party. This was the party that morning, and this was the products that were given away. But at least they sent them to us. But we weren't invited to the party. Everybody got to eat breakfast, eggs and bacon, and talk about the products and learn how to use them. Not us, but at least we got the products.
Yeah, we got them. Yeah, so do people who live in humid areas, do you guys get with the WeDad anti-humidity? Because this is supposed to be a stronger hold, apparently. I sprayed some of this in my hair.
Did you?
Yeah, before to kind of bring it back to life. I mean, I don't know. I like that it, you have to shake it up every time you use it because like it separates.
What does it smell like? And what is it supposed to do?
It smells like WeDad.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of smells like...
Somebody like to see my bougie skin products.
Smells like soap a little bit.
Okay, it smells like fresh and decent.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and there's plenty of them out in Florida.
Yeah, so this new one is a stronger hold. So if you find, I guess, that the other one in the advanced climate control doesn't have enough hold, this is supposed to be a stronger hold, apparently.
Okay.
And this is their new, like you said, refresher spray. Restore and revive BI phase. Eliminate frizz, apparently.
Yeah, one day we were going to try that line last year, and it was just torrential rain, and I said, it's not a miracle worker. We didn't want to set it up for failure. So did we finish that video? Did we do it? But we just felt that going out in the rain and the humidity, it was summer, it was humid, it was wet. It just, those products, I said, they couldn't sustain that kind of weather. So I don't think we did it, did we? But my favorite line anyway is Curl Quencher, the frizz-free line. Is it frizz-free? What is it? Climate control.
Climate control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to try those things. But.
Yeah, do you guys want another WeDad video? Those like never get views. Not as much views as the other ones do, but we do have a lot of lines from WeDad that we use on our days off. But
yeah, I used a Curl Quencher the other day. We went somewhere. I don't remember where we went, but I reached for that. Do a product stash video. Yeah, that was very extreme. Let me see, but I will forever have the extreme meltdown in my stash. Wow, you know what? I think we are just so good at what we do now that we overdo everything. Maybe if we would have taken that extreme meltdown conditioner and put it in our hair like the old days, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
Here we are, parting and separating, putting it in, combing it through. Like, who puts conditioner in like that? I don't know. And I think it was too much.
Detangling with it.
It was heating
it was
up.
Too much.
It was on my neck. My neck was red. It was burning. And I think I should have just taken it, put it in, and slapped a plastic cap on and called it a day.
Called it a day.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Ray Brown. Didn't know you were missing. Curly Kids Custard. No, we saw it.
Yeah, we did. It's like $3.99 at Sally's, and we were thinking about getting it. We are going to be filming our curly chic video. We did the one and done on it, and you guys said you wanted to see the entire line, so we did test it. We do have footage. We split our heads, tried
we
different
did all the products
on each side and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So we are going to be filming that.
Oh,
but you had to go rogue this week with that Diva giveaway, so we had to do a video on that. There was a lot going on in the vlog and the Pogtiv, and there was so many videos going on. So we are going to be doing that, though.
She was money bags, buying full slabs at the beauty salon. Okay. Reviewed the Briagio line.
I just saw it the other day in Sephora. I wasn't really, like, looking at it, kind of. I saw it, but I was like, it is in Sephora.
Yeah, no, it is in Sephora.
Yeah.
Who knew kids' products were so wonderful? I know.
Are you guys going to have an anniversary video? Oh, no. What would that look like? An anniversary video? You guys didn't like our birthday video.
How long have we been on here?
Almost a year.
Has it been almost a year?
Almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 106 Andy got the blue CURLMIX with your code.
Cool beans.
Should we have an anniversary video? I love parties.
I love cake. Can there be cake?
Yeah.
Oh, look what else came in the mail today. I didn't realize how small it was going to be.
I know. It really is just that small.
This is 8 ounces. I didn't realize.
But it's small. It sounds big because 8 ounces to me is big, right?
LoriAnne, how many buys do you buy at a time? Like 10? And you drink like 5 a day?
Target has a box of like 6, I think. Oh, no, 6 or 8 for like $10.99. But I don't always get over to Target, so at my grocery store, they're $1.99 each. So I'll buy maybe 4 to 5 at a time. And that's a lot of money, right? Like $10 for 5 drinks. That's ridiculous, but I just like them so much.
I bought this so small because, one, it's expensive. Like, the big one is $18, and I was like, I'm not paying $18 for Echo Gel. I'm not doing it. So I saw this one online for $4, and I'm like, we don't really use Echo Gel in the regular, but I'm doing it because tons of people were messaging us saying, try the Echo Gel. Can you do the Echo Gel? So I was like, okay, let me pick up the Echo Gel. But I'm picking up the smallest one I could find, and it was this one.
Yeah, no, that was only $4, right?
This was $4.
Yeah, the original one is $18. Right.
Which was even a stretch for me to buy because the other ones are like $2 for like twice this size, but I paid $4 for this.
Hopefully, we have to test it first.
Yeah.
And then we have to do the video. We hope there's enough.
Yeah.
I hope there's enough.
But we did pick it up.
Okay, so have we tried Dominican food? Yes, we've tried Dominican. I've tried Dominican. You've tried Dominican food.
Where did you try Dominican food?
I tried Dominican food in Danbury over there by the motor vehicle department. And I tried to buy the laundromat one time.
Was I with you?
I don't know if you were or you aren't, but I know I tried Dominican food.
Oh, we get rice?
Of sorts. I got rice and I got meat.
Does she have another friend I'm not aware of? That's not me. When your best friend does stuff without you? I don't remember. I've never had Dominican food, as far as I know, as far as I'm aware.
You did. You just don't remember. Okay, Bai is my favorite drink. I swear, since I've been drinking Bai, without thinking about it, like, I've dropped weight. I think it's because I used to always drink those Simply Limeades or those Simply Lemonades, whatever those high-priced Simply drinks were in the grocery store or Target. Those kind of like square bottles. I was always getting those and always drinking because I'm always drinking Bai drinks. You guys saw it in the salon yesterday. I have it all the time when I'm filming. So I think it's just water. It's just kind of like sweetened water. So the calories are 5. So I think this is just, without thinking about it, I think I just dropped weight simply because I changed my drinking habits. I don't turn up anymore.
Wait, I just saw something. Wait. Oh, someone else said I ordered the CURLMIX sample box with y'all's code. Cool beans.
Oh,
we just realized today that they have something called the avocado moisturizer, and they look just like the CURLMIX flaxseed gels, like the packaging. And I'm like, wait, what's this? So I like emailed the company, like, what's this? Like, we're getting questions about this, and I'm like, this is new because I've never seen this before.
I thought get that and put it. How do you guys suggest we use this?
Someone said do a first impression. I feel like that's too small to do a first, like, because if it goes wrong, like, I don't want to like bash it like if it goes wrong the first time, because I don't know whether we should use it by itself.
I think it's too small to do a testing day. I think we probably should do a first impression.
We can try to go find it.
It's so small.
But people are saying use it with a leave-in. Definitely use it with the leave-in.
The code is up for
indefinitely.
Eternity. Yes.
Yeah, we're official CURLMIX ambassadors, which is cool. The code is MADCURLS. MADCURLS. MADCURLS.
Yes, alright, you have to try by. There's
I think you should use it by itself.
4 different flavors. There's
And
coconut, pineapple, lime, and there's raspberry.
One side by itself,
coconut.
the other side with the leave-in.
No, leave-in.
So look at the different opinions in the comments. No, use a leave-in, it will flake. Use it by itself, one side one way, one side the other way. Use a leave-in.
So somebody's saying no leave-in, it will flake. I get that impression it will flake.
With no leave-in.
It kind of feels the way...
I didn't like it with the leave-in.
That olive oil that I'm always raving about. The only one I ever really loved was the olive oil one. And this kind of had that. And it says it has olive oil in it and...
Olive oil, shea butter, black castor oil, and flaxseed.
A lot of heavy-duty oils. So, I'm wondering.
I don't trust Eco without a leave-in. That's why I'm saying we need a testing day.
Oh, Naisha 123 has arrived.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. We need a testing day.
We can't afford to have a testing day because
we
it's so
can find
small.
it again. I heard it's in Waterbury. Someone said it's in Waterbury. So at the
Okay.
At the that's what they said. That's what I heard.
From the rest and apply my deep conditioner and put it in a bun. Okay.
Most people have different textures at the crown.
Yeah.
I know I do. My roots are thicker than the rest of my hair, and I feel like because like my roots are like the new growth, so that's like my true, almost like unmanipulated like texture. The rest of this has just been hanging out for a while, so it's like the curls are more stretched and they've had more wear, but my roots are definitely tight.
Kay Pagan said, do you find that your curl pattern changes at times? Yes. I felt like my curl pattern changed when I big chopped. I felt like it grew back more denser, and I felt like I had a 3B, and I felt like it changed to a 3C, and it just gave me more volume, I felt, and it was maybe because when I had the other hair, it was just so, well, actually it was natural, just maybe a lot of pulling and tugging, and
You had a big curl I want to separate.
okay. I don't know why it was just kind of like getting straighter and straighter. I do feel like at times it does loosen. I felt like putting highlights in, I was very afraid that it was going to loosen our curl pattern. It didn't loosen mine. Did it loosen yours?
Not really. I mean, there's a few scragglers I'm noticing down here that might get the little snip. But other than that, no. Other than that, no.
I know if I use AphoG, it will definitely straighten out my hair for a few days, almost like the way a bleaching highlight thing does. So there are things that causes it to lose its curl pattern. But the actual texture of my hair, yeah, I think when I cut my hair, I think it kind of...
Yeah, and also, like you said, I think it kind of changes kind of over time. Hair goes through, like, cycles.
Yes. Yes, they say that.
It goes through, like, cycles. Some cycles, I'm like, oh, my curls look so bomb. And then other times, I'm like, I don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, they say, like, every 7 weeks, your hair...
Oh, really? That soon?
I think every 7 weeks your hair sheds or something or grows or... I don't know. I was so obsessed with it when I was in my hair. I just couldn't wait for the, like, 7 weeks to pass or something. And, okay, which product do you use to control frizz?
Again, I think we said this in our last video, that I don't really think it's products. I think it's technique, how you apply the products. I know people say, like, using, like, a Denman brush, and that smooths your curls, and that helps with frizz. Not touching your hair while it's drying can reduce frizz. Like, I think it's more in the techniques than it is with the products.
That Denman brush, that was, like, such a big deal when I first went natural about 9 or 10 years ago, and everyone talked about the Denman brush, and me being all exclusive and bougie wanted to have it because it was Denman. I bought the Denman. I bought the one with the wide teeth, 5 inches apart, bought one with the 8 inches apart, bought one with close together. I bought the paddle. I bought every single one. Come to find out, they tighten up your curl pattern. So I was looking like Shirley Temple, not realizing, put the brush down. It's going to be okay. Leave it alone. I was determined to use a Denman brush, but I really don't care for Denman brushes. It completely changes.
I feel like for transitioners or people whose curl textures have some different textures going on, that can kind of make all your curls look uniform. I know maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I was using the Denman brush. My bangs were just kind of like shot in the front, and I would always like Denman brush them, except my curls would clump at that point, and I wasn't separating them. So looking back on pictures, I looked crazy.
Yes, it makes it draw more. Cocoa
yeah.
Pops. Yes. Oh, so somebody said, "What's our nighttime routine?" What was that?
I pineapple my hair. If I'm, well, it depends. If I'm planning on
Charlotte Gaines,
getting another day out of my hair, then I just stick it up in a high ponytail
Sure,
and sleep on a satin pillowcase. If I don't plan on refreshing my curls, then I just kind of put it in a bun and go to bed.
Samantha Ivy, you think just water alone gets rid of frizz? I think it causes
frizz.
Frizz. Just water alone. Maybe water with some conditioner. Water with some sort of
well,
product,
maybe the more saturated your hair is, maybe the less. Maybe
like it's late. I've been touching my hair all day. It's getting frizzy. If I were to add water right now, this stuff would be like a little mini afro. This water wouldn't tame this at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Even with like refreshing, I don't refresh with water. I refresh with like leave-in, like spray leave-ins, because like spraying just water on my hair does not work out.
Could be girl when I use it.
But maybe when applying the product, apply it maybe with more water, perhaps. That might.
It is disrespectful on his own.
I feel like frizz just comes with the curly hair, natural hair territory. Like, you're just, like, you know, even people with straight hair get frizz and flyaways, and they dry shampoo and everything, and I feel like that just happens.
Yeah, Alexis Simmons, that's funny you should say that. Yes, rain makes my hair go crazy. I said that today. It was pouring rain out, and I ran to the car, and I said to Tay, I said, remember the days when we were relaxed and we hated rain? And I said, but I don't like it much better now with natural hair, because I feel that something in the rain,
something in the air.
It's not wetting your hair. It's not making it nice. It's not styling it. There's something in that rain that's almost messing it. It's that humidity. It's that rainwater.
I personally love frizz, and that it was kind of like a mindset I had to get used to, but for me with my hair, like, the bigger the better. I really love it bigger, so if there's frizz, I really don't mind it, because it means it's like poofier, and I really love the lion look, and I know that's not for everybody, but I really don't mind frizz. Day one, those perfect curls, like, that's not the look. I really don't like day one curls ever, to be honest.
Are y'all still reaching for curls to go? Don't hear you talk about it as much. Absolutely, it's always here. We spoke about it so much, it was just like ad nauseum. But it's here. It's just one of those rotations on our days off that we'll just kind of grab, knowing that it's just something that works. We did find that it seemed like it was seasonal. I noticed it worked better in the summer, I felt, because that's, I think, when we got it around this time last year, all through the summer.
Yeah.
As it got cooler, I didn't start getting the same results as I once had. Yeah, it's always pond deck, as my kids used to say.
Nikki O said, LoriAnne, what was your go-to style on TaylorAnne as a little girl?
I got 2 braids, part of hair down the middle.
They were always right here.
2 braids, yeah, and then big ribbons.
You had a huge ribbon bag. You had polka dot ribbons and plaid ribbons and plain, and I like my ribbons. My 2 ribbons on the end of my hair always matched my
my outfit. If we have pictures.
We probably don't.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. Let's see if we can find some pictures for tonight and to go with it. Yeah, no, that was always your go-to look.
Does Curls to Go have hold? Yeah, their gel.
Yeah,
their gel has hold to it. Yes, it does.
Yeah. Curls to Go.
Are you going to try the new Diva Curl Wash Day Wonder? We already have, actually.
I love it. And I went in very skeptical because I don't like kind of like gimmicky things, and I felt like I could use a very slippery kind of conditioner, but it really worked. It says what it does, it detangles, and it really did. So I liked it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. You really did not.
No, I didn't. What's a wash day wonder for me is my Aussie. So if it can't slip tangles out of my hair like Aussie can, it's not really a wash day wonderful tool product for me. So it was a no for me. Yeah, but you loved it. It was a no for me.
I loved it. It did exactly what it said it was going to do. And then the part that I found a problem was when I did this section and then I did the back section, and when I combined them together, this was detangled, but together they seemed like they tangled again, but then I would just take a little bit more and put it there, and it would kind of like mesh. So I don't know why they didn't stay detangled, but that was the only kind of little glitch there. But there was more product, but I wonder how much product I'd have to use to constantly keep doing that. But yep, I liked it. This is there.
Are you going to try the Eden Body Works Honey Hibiscus line? That must be that new pink line they're coming out with.
Oh.
I don't know if we find it. I hear
Okay.
it's being hidden on top shelves in Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not supposed to be out yet. They're like dropping hints about it, but they haven't really put it out yet.
What is that with brands where they release certain things to certain stores and make people go crazy? Is it like that they just want people to go crazy for these things, supply and demand? They just really hype it up so much. You know, I mean, that whole thing with First
She said she
Dibs.
found it in her Walmart and bought 2 products. We can't. I don't know if you missed the story, but we overspent this week on our highlights, so we are what are we? We can't buy products at the moment.
We are being disciplined,
Yeah.
shall we say?
We've exceeded our budget, so we can't go into any like CVS's or Walmart's or Targets looking for products.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that you? Hold on, let me see.
It's a marketing tactic, like the Echo Gold Madness. Yeah, no, let's not do that.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
No, they want to see you.
Okay, that one's cute.
Here,
Not
though.
my busted senior picture. Not
I
that.
can't separate
Oh my
the
god.
two.
Well, I guess you might as well. What was
I
my
have
hair? It was
to.
transitioning. Oh my gosh, it's
Okay,
horrible.
yeah, this is Taylor transitioning. That was Taylor. That's her go-to style when she was a little girl.
All right, hold on.
2 little.
We'll start with this one.
Okay.
This was my go-to.
She was in Miss Dimple Darling contest.
But yeah.
She won Best Smile, I think. And then that was her senior picture. She was
gosh.
completely transitioning. Wow, look
Yeah.
at that.
It was just like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but my hair was so stringy. It was
Wow.
It was so stringy. It was a million different lengths. Like, it was so stringy. And I used to rock it just like that, down and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think I realized I was transitioning. I was just like, this is my hair.
With those LA looks? With that
with
gel?
the LA Looks gel.
Yeah.
And I just stopped relaxing it, and I would just rock it just like that. So when people say, what do you do for transitioning hair? I don't know how to deal with it. This is how I just wore it as
Yeah.
is. And I thought I was so cute.
Yeah, let me
I
show
was
you
like,
when I thought I was cute.
that was it.
I didn't know. I guess it was called transitioning. We started this when they didn't have like those names. And remember that time we were at the beach and I had that hair and didn't know that it was transitioning. I didn't know what to call it. But
Oh, there's the one where you were at the picnic.
yes, please.
Wait, what's the story behind that? When you went natural, but like you really weren't there yet.
I
So
wasn't confident.
you weren't confident yet. So we had a church picnic, and like you couldn't put that straightener down. But the picnic was like outdoors, and it was like 95 degrees out, and so you straightened your hair and you wrapped it, and all the way up to the picnic grounds, you had your hair like wrapped in like a silk like do-rag thing. And then when we got to the picnic, you took it out and your roots puffed up within like 5 seconds. And so
Yes.
you walked around with puffy roots and like straight hair, and it was just not cute.
Okay, so I'm going to show you when I was oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, all right, this is like a picture of transitioning. I literally just kind of, my hair was relaxed, and then I just started putting water in it. Like, you put it up.
You had to put
It
it
just
at an
was, you
angle.
could just see the different textures. You could see the straight, relaxed hair. You could see the puffiness at the roots. And I just call myself wetting it and scrunching it.
And you just yeah, that's all we did. We basically like trained our hair.
Yeah.
Like we would just wet it and just continually scrunch it. I would be scrunching gel in my hair every day.
Yeah.
And,
not even with products. I didn't know about products at the time.
Oh my gosh, my hair looks horrible. We have all these pictures. We were dead serious having a beach photo shoot with with our transitioning
We always
hair.
love pictures. I show that one because that shows like horrible. It's the process of transitioning.
Yeah, it was just
Like just
I
those straight layers, those
it was just
it's
like
just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's transitioning hair. So that's how I went when I first did it. Then the next time I big chopped.
That's once your
Yeah.
hair is so healthy now though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
How can you tell if your hair likes or likes a product? I guess based on your results, whether you like or dislike the results. If I try a product, say for example, I tried the African Pride custard, that joker flaked all over the place for me. So in my opinion, my hair didn't like that because my hair flaked, and I like the flakes, like
Yeah.
literally flakes, like little flakes were flying everywhere.
yeah.
Or if I try a product and my hair is super frizzy or my curls aren't defined, or you can tell whether your hair likes or dislikes a product based on whether you like or dislike the results, I feel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, whether or not you like the way the way my wash and go is how I tell. And what can I think that it just was a no for me. That it was just an obvious no. Anything over there?
I don't know.
This is 2018. We've had really good wash and go since the beginning of the year. I don't know if we've had a fail yet. Have we?
I don't be remembering
We
stuff.
both say, have we?
I know.
I know.
Y'all let us know. Y'all watch our videos. Have we had a fail yet?
They always say we haven't had a fail.
Failed? I don't know, because the stuff I'm looking at on this shelf is everything I like. Stuff that I don't like, I think is in this bin down here that's hanging out. If it's on the wall, I like it. What store has apple and aloe products? There are no stores that have them. You have to buy it online.
Oh, the Talia Wahid. Yeah, love that. Is it yet, or do you think that they just don't, they don't
I don't know, because it's been out for a while, and I don't think it's in stores. I don't think, unless I'm wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Talia Wahid is in stores yet. Ew. Why are you looking at all these old, ugly pictures?
I'm trying to give them an idea of what it's like to transition.
My hair was so crispy. Oh my gosh.
That's that teenage styling of all
Ew, and that
gel.
face. It's not cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not cute.
I'll try to show them. Then the next time I have a big chop, I cut it all off.
Have either of you ever tried TGIN? No, we haven't, but we've had some requests for that.
Lots of requests. Yeah.
So I guess we have to pick it up.
Yeah. Where do we get that? Where we? I know. I think I saw it in Target today. Is it in Target?
Yeah, you can get it in Target. Yep.
Okay. I think I
So it's a LoriAnne. That color looks great on you. Light colors always kind of do.
Aww.
Light colors.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know if you're talking about the color you have on your head now or your old color. Your old color was like light. Was it like light brown or? What was the old color you had in those pictures that we just showed?
Is it the hair? Is it the sweater? Which one? What color?
Sweater.
My sweatshirt that you're hating on.
Is Baby Bro using up the Wi-Fi? I don't know. Baby Bro's on his deathbed right now. Isn't he sick?
Yeah. Yeah, he has a really bad ear infection.
Yeah.
I gotta take him to the doctor in the morning. Poor little thing.
How about Oyen products? You were using Oyen. I know we have a vlog, and I'm like, what's an Oyen? I'm like, I've never heard of
the
Oyen.
grape juice and the that balm, and they had a lot of different juices with the berries juice. I think it was Greg Juice's berries juice, and that balm I would put in my hair like scrunch out crunch.
You guys are in product rehab. Never that. We are in budget rehab at the moment. Our purses have been sealed shut at the moment. We've exceeded our budget, so we have to wait.
Let's not use the word "we." Just so, you're just.
We're in it together.
Okay, all right, we're in it together.
We're in it together.
Okay, her pain is my pain. Burnt sugar pomade. Yep, have that. Did it have like a date that it would go bad? They said it had to be refrigerated. Years ago when I got it, I felt like I had to refrigerate it. And it was a hassle to use. I had to keep going downstairs to the refrigerator. So I don't know if it ever went old. I just kind of left it in there forever. And then finally when I took it out, I just kind of threw it away. I felt like it had expired. I don't know whether I was just doing... So now, poor baby. I hope he feels better. The Wi-Fi stealer. Okay, Samantha, have we ever thought about getting an ancestry DNA test done?
For what?
Not really. My sister has. My sister's into stuff like that. And she said, I'll get it for all of us, for me, you, and Bobby. My brother's name is Bobby. And she said, I'll let you know what we are. And I'm like, okay, you do that. That's your project. Okay, a beautiful God is born right now. Okay. Hope we can make some money materialize.
Are we up for another story time?
Okay, are we?
Weren't we going to tell another one tonight?
What's TaylorAnne laughing at?
I don't know. You just weren't impressed by that comment at all.
Beautiful God was born. Okay. Let's make some money materialize.
Okay.
Story time. Jessie Curl. I heard about Jessie Curls years ago. We never owned anything Jessie Curl, I don't think.
No. We own Miss Jessie's, but not a Jessie's Curl.
That comment, no. Wasn't bothered. Wasn't impressed. A lot of fake compliments.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't.
Yes, MZSCT. Ms. What does this SCT stand for? Spell it out. Okay. A lot of gods around here.
You said you two sisters are amazing. we were at some place with my dad today, and this lady walked in, and she was like to my dad, she's like, "Oh, are these your daughters?" And I fell out. And he was like, haha, and I'm like, no, actually, I'm like daughter and wife. I'm like, I know she looks really, really young, but yeah.
I know. He wasn't impressed.
He said, those are my initials, Auntie.
Okay.
It tickles me when you guys call my mom Auntie. I think it's so funny.
So funny. Okay. Let's see. Keep that flaxseed gel on any type of hair.
The CURLMIX one says you can. Yeah, I don't see why you can't use flaxseed on any curl type.
Black don't crack. Yeah, let's see what else. Okay. Oh no, she said she's late, but she called us. I am tonight still, yeah. We're gonna have story time.
It's like one big happy family. Yeah,
right.
seriously.
Yeah. Oh, alright. She legit well, my good. Molly Math is cheap and very good. The purple one don't.
Auntie and cousin Taylor.
Cousin, right. Okay, yeah, that's right. TaylorAnne does say that she uses it.
Flaxseed at home. It's super easy.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be a video. MADCURLS makes flaxseed gels.
Yeah. I don't know. I was turned. I know. I swear I saw flaxseed seeds all winter in my dresser drawer, and I don't know how they got there, and that frightened me because I think there was a mouse in the house, and I don't know how a mouse that has little gross feet, and we live in the deep country, so they're field mice, and so, but he found his way in here, and every morning I'd wake up, and in my t-shirt drawer for the matching of the background, there was a pile of flaxseed. I think they're flaxseed because I went online and I Googled it, and I just compared it to all kinds of seeds, and that was the one that looked like flax seeds. It was just the oddest thing. Piles and piles, and then you had piles and piles in your drawer, right? And so it just freaked us out. Call it Mad Flax Gel. What do flax seeds look like? Are they like reddish brown, flat, really small? I swear. That's what where do you get them? I don't know. Yes, they're brown and flat. Yes, I swear. I swear that those were flax seeds. And there were so many of them. I could see one or two. I mean, piles.
Yeah, like they were like in our drawers, and it was like really freaky.
Yeah,
it was so freaky.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. Small and flat, brown, small and flat. Yep, I think that's what they were. And
we were Googling stuff, and we couldn't find anybody else who like this had happened to, and it was just like the freakiest thing.
Yes, they resemble dark sesame. Yep, I
took out my shoebox one day, my favorite like high heel black boots, and like I took out the box, and they were all in the box, and then when I dumped my shoe out, they all came pouring out the shoe, and the shoes had to go because I just wasn't dealing with it.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
So, and I would clean out the drawer the night before, and then the next morning I'd go in there, and there would be a pile of them again.
So, but wait, are you saying that the mouse brought you guys flax seeds? That's what we're saying. That's what we think. Because how else are flax seeds getting in our, we're getting in our drawers? This was like back in like January, but
we've never seen them around here. I don't know where they came from. I don't know.
And I was like, how are flax seeds grown?
And
I'm like,
how are they getting that many?
There were piles of them, and it was so...
A flaxseed ghost, yes.
It would literally, like...
a Cinderella mouse.
Make our skin crawl.
You had to hope the shoes were cheap just to throw them away.
I didn't care. It was scary. There was, like, fur and stuff coming out. I was like, I don't know. Nope.
We have a history of that. Story time. Okay, so this is just a really quick story. It's funny. When you were...
funny.
It was very funny. She was a little girl. Like, I have a thing. Like, I guess when you have children, there's certain things you have to do. You know, clean up vomit and blowing their noses, and you know, and they step in dog crap. No, I do not do dog crap whatsoever. So there we are, the streets of Boston. Nice, beautiful streets. Like I think we're at Faneuil Hall. Nice cobblestone streets, brick walk, whatever. Taylor money bags over here. They weren't expensive shoes. They were just her little jellies, but she
They were
wanted them
clear, and they were my jelly
Yeah, they
shoes.
were clear. They were really cute. And she stepped in dog crap, and I told her, take them off right there. And they got left right there, side by side, left and right there, pointing for the next user. Right there in the streets of Boston. Those were not coming in my car. If I could cut your foot, if I could cut it at the ankle, those would have been gone too, just in case there was any remnants.
But my dad had to carry me for the rest of the day because you made me take my shoes off. And I had to leave I was crying. I was really upset. They were my clear jelly shoes. And
that mouse my pet. I didn't do.
I didn't have my jelly shoes.
And my mother's like, Lori, that's just ridiculous. All you had to do was just hose them down, put them in a plastic bag, bring them home, and just hose them down. No, I was
traumatized. You took my jelly shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, well, she was barefoot. Yep, I was. And my dad had to carry me.
Next
the rest
time
of the day.
She won't step in dog. She'll watch you pay attention. Why should I have to suffer 3 hours back to Connecticut? No way.
But they do have adult jellies, so I was like, I have to get my jellies. I have to replace my jellies and my Steve Madden heels that got left in the woods. Those are the two things I have to replace.
I know, terrible with your shoes.
I lost my jelly shoes in the ocean on vacation.
Right, that's it. Now you learn.
Since they still make jellies. Yeah, I'm going to get some jellies. I'm going to replace jellies.
Gucci had the nerve to make, I think, was it on the Trend, was it Trend Mood or what's that room?
The Shade Room?
The Shade Room, one of those rooms. $400. Who would pay $400 for Gucci?
They were jellies. And they had Gucci, like, label on them. And I'm like, no.
Those are jellies.
Those are jelly
Target,
shoes.
From Walmart, those were jellies. Stone Cold jellies. Gucci had the nerve to slap their name out and charge $400.
And I'm like, those are...
Good night, Daisy.
Like, those are jelly shoes.
Boston meetup.
The trendy room. Yeah. Mom can never get names right.
Yeah, I knew something.
Girlfriend says I stepped in dog poop barefoot as a child. Imagine that.
No.
I cried like somebody died.
You would have cried if you were my child because I would have chopped your foot off probably. Right up your ankle. Take care of that. I was in Puerto Rico when I got my foot stuck in some mud. It stuck up my shoes. Had to leave them there. Wanted to buy that house. It's funny.
A pigeon pooped on my head on Easter as a child.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I think a bird one time did that to me too. They say it's good luck, but I'm absolutely. That's like this is just something for those. It's called a treat for those that are on live. No, it's not a treat, but I am absolutely petrified of birds, and I don't know why. People are like, were you ever attacked by a bird? No. I had parakeets growing up. I don't know, but I didn't want to instill that fear because you always see just kids always running scared of dogs, and I didn't want my kids to act like that around animals, so I hid that so well. I remember one time we went on a field trip, and I was a chaperone, so I had to act like I had some sense, and I chaperoned your class, and here we go to San Francisco Zoo, and they went to a place called the lorikeets. There were birds, there were lorikeets, and I sent the kids on. I'm like, go on in, I'll be out here on the other side. I did not. They were all flying around. The kids were yelling. They were having a good time. No way. I did not go in there, but they all came out safely on the other end.
No, but like if we're driving or whatever, like she will potentially kill us all. Like if a bird flew in or anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're petrified of birds.
Absolutely petrified. Yeah.
People are asking, have you seen The Birds?
Yes, and everyone thinks that. No, I love that movie, The Birds. That had nothing to do with my fear. I don't know where it's just an abnormal fear because I will dart out into traffic in the street trying to get away. I was trying to act like I had some sense last year when we were in New York, and remember that guy was taking our pictures, and we were walking all in Central Park, and there were just birds everywhere in New York, just everywhere on the streets. They're just part of like the scenery. They're in the garbage. They're by the chairs,
and they don't fly away because they're used to people. Yeah,
and I wasn't used to them, and I just kept trying to smile and act like I had some sense. But oh my gosh, I wanted to run.
Alexa Simmons says I'm afraid of snakes.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't do snakes. What am I afraid of? I don't do spiders.
You don't do spiders.
And like we live in the woods, so we get like some big ones, and I don't do spiders.
And then we struggled with that mouse situation. We didn't know where those flaxseeds were coming from, and we kept hearing noises. We never saw them, but we kept.
And then once traps were put down, like we heard snap, 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 like all over the place, and it was just not a good situation.
It was just really, it was a very weird year.
They were taking over the house.
They really were.
I don't know what that was about this winter, and that never happened before, and it was horrible. And I'm like, we gotta throw the whole house away.
They said that the neighbors weren't the cleanest, but I don't know if field mice come from cleanliness. I think that it's just like the location, but it had to be because I've never seen that amount.
Yeah, we get them
mice.
like every year, like maybe like 1 or 2,
Yeah.
but we got like 5, and it was like terrifying.
Yeah.
We were afraid to walk anywhere to do anything.
I didn't even care if the traps were related. I didn't want to ever see one
We'd be
in a
chilling,
trap.
it would be quiet, we'd be on our phones, and we would hear like rustling, and like then we'd hear a whole bunch more rustling, and we're like, okay, it's moving around. Like, no. Nope.
Just horrible nights to sleep. Just scared.
Nope, just scared.
Field mice usually find shelter. Okay. Was it cold? Absolutely abnormally freezing this winter.
106 Andy said a pit bull ripped off her lower eyelid.
6-hour reconstructive surgery. When was that?
Oh my gosh. Those be the people that say pit bulls, you know, oh, they won't hurt you, they won't bite. I don't know. A pit bull ripped my leather jacket when I was in high school. It jumped up on me and its tooth like ripped my leather jacket.
Okay, Brillo pads in the holes. Okay, that's because there are holes downstairs.
So Lillian said, I had a bird crash into my windshield while driving. We all would have been dead.
Yeah.
Everybody. You would have just freaked out. If you were driving, if you were behind the wheel, that would have been it for everybody in the car.
Yeah, I know. I try to control it, but, you know, I can't.
I mean, even the other day we were driving, we got in the car, and, like, you were driving, and you were like, something touched me, like, and you literally, like, pulled the car over where you didn't need to pull it over.
Adam was not amused.
Yeah, he jumped out the car, and I'm like, you know, like, stop.
Like everybody knows like which child to like do things with. Like Taylor's just like so easygoing. My older son, he's like the oldest, and like, you know, he garners that respect. But Adam is just no nonsense. He is just very undisciplined with his tongue. He says what comes to his head. He doesn't think, unapologetically bold. He's just a different type. So I almost have to like be kind of like a little bit more baggy. So I'm driving him to school the other morning, and I felt like something was on my foot.
And you like pulled, the robe was like this big already, and you're like, there's something touched me, and I'm like, what? Like,
I just got a steer car, I just swerved the car over. He was not amused.
Yeah.
And I jumped out, and he was like, what? And I'm like, what? And I said, I can't drive your son. I said, I swear. Because we had to even set traps in the car, and we caught 3. No, I think in my Jeep. That's how bad the mouse situation was this winter.
Yeah, they were in the cars.
It scared me to death every time I got in the car. I would send somebody. Adam is like fearless, so I would send him out to see if there was any, and he's like, yep, there's one in a trap in the car. Who finds mice in a car? That was pretty, yeah, in a car. I thought I was seeing things when I was starting to see things in the cup holder, like little black rice grains, you know what that's about. And I'm like, there can't be a mouse in the car. No. It's bad enough in the house, but they actually made it to the car.
I'm done with the country out here. One day. I definitely, well, not that I'm a city person, but like I wouldn't mind living in like a condo. No more woods. I'm done with the woods. I'm done with the country when I get my own place.
Yeah. I know I want the country, but yeah.
Jillian said I'm home now so I can join the conversation. I was out early and pulled over to say hi. You guys are so awesome. That's so funny.
I'm not afraid of ghosts. You're not?
Ghosts?
I don't know. I don't like things that could possibly be real. Like, I don't like anything Amityville horror-ish. I don't like anything spirits. I don't like demons, devils, that kind of spiritual stuff. I truly believe in that, and I don't like those kinds of movies. I don't set myself up. Friday the 13th and all that, it's all silly and juvenile to me, but I still don't watch it because I don't like that to play on my mind later on. But I don't really kind of care about that. But those kind of Amityville horrors and stuff, I don't watch those things. Why make myself unnecessarily scared? So, nope. The man said, nope. Yeah, it creeps me out. Because then they're gone. You know, we try to have family time.
The Conjuring will mess LoriAnne up. Yeah, well, I saw that in theaters. Like, I was done in that theater.
I said, get out. I got out.
I was terrified. Yeah. But Get Out wasn't a scary movie.
Amen, Alexis. Holy Spirit.
It wasn't a scary movie.
Yeah.
It just had a scary opening scene.
Yeah.
Alexis Simmons said the only spirit I call on is the Holy Spirit.
Oh, the ring. Yeah.
I got my shirt from Forever 21.
The Exorcist.
A couple months ago. It was on the sale rack.
Yep, I don't do the Exorcist.
Yeah, no, none of that
stuff. None of that stuff. Annabelle
movie. Yeah, the Annabelle doll was in Connecticut in our town. Actually, the place. You knew about that, right?
No, I did not.
The Annabelle, yeah, the town that we live in is like where the place is. Like for the Annabelle doll, like the woman, the haunted whatever.
In Monroe?
Yeah.
Never
and
heard
she
of it.
and she would come in like when I worked at the grocery store and people were like, you know who that woman is? That's whatever her name was. And
it's a movie?
Yeah, she was the one who like did something with like that doll that was like had like
maybe that's where
alive,
those
like
mice came.
spirits or something.
Maybe those ghost mice.
This was a couple of years
Put 'em in
ago.
there. She put them there.
No, but the Annabelle, that was like a true story, and
Horror movies.
yeah.
Yeah, my cousin, he's a bishop, and he likes horror movies. I can't.
So I don't do dolls. So you all weren't into like the Chucky movies. Me and Spence were into those for a
Mhm.
while. We bought all the Chucky DVDs. No.
Oh yeah, no.
Hold on, I'm starting to look sweaty.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I had to get my. Because a rat ate yes, that's what happened to me one time. The rat ate through the wires, and that's a lot of damage.
What, in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like,
If
the
we
radio
pull 'em
doesn't
up
really work.
really close to the garage, so now I kind of do it halfway towards the house and the driveway. That way there's nothing. But I don't know how, because I'm still afraid to go into my glove compartment because there's just a lot of fur and like.
Yeah, we haven't opened it yet. There's
no.
there's like still
One
like
time I
it's
went
bed
in
in
there.
there.
There was sticks, there was leaves, there was a lot of fur, there was like insulation, and I slammed it so quick and it hasn't been opened.
Hopefully you
since.
never get pulled over. Got to tell the officer, can you open it?
Yeah, I'm gonna step out while you open
You
that.
open that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that there was mice in there at one point. I gotta leave. Too much spoilers here. What's that talk? My mom threw it up because of Chucky. Yeah. Or when they just start talking and you don't control, you don't pull a string or you don't push a button, like they just start talking. I'm like, what is wrong? When the battery starts going and they just start doing their own thing, they gotta go.
Wait, did you read Nikki O's comment?
No.
She said, if a doll even looks like it might move at night, baby alive, etc., I steer my kids to the other aisle. I know, because when like dolls are just chilling there and all of a sudden they just start talking, like, no, if I don't touch you, like, don't talk, like.
And the scariest things that they think that kids love are clowns. You were petrified of clowns.
Oh my God! Right when
Clowns are very scary.
clowns and Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I went to you gotta tell a story.
Okay. All right. So what grade were you in?
Kindergarten? Was that
Okay.
kindergarten? First grade?
You were invited to
Maybe.
Chuck E. Cheese birthday party. And
Someone else's birthday party.
Somebody else's birthday party. And you never liked big figures walking around. And I don't know why, because we were in California for years, and she grew up in Disneyland. Every day, the Frollo story is even funnier. The Disneyland story. All right, you got to tell the Frollo one first, okay? Frollo was a character in the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The Hunchback.
He was the minister, or the Hunchback, did he... You know Disney movies. So
Yeah, you guys know the Hunchback story with like they were in Paris and the gypsies, and the gypsy woman had Quasimodo, but then Frollo was like ridding the town of all the gypsies, and so like he killed Quasi's mother and he raised Quasimodo as his own. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Disney movie Frollo. People know Frollo.
Okay.
Frollo,
Right.
the Hunchback. I don't know if this chat is lagging, but people are saying yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, they know
So
Frollo. Okay.
Frollo, the big scary minister looking man. Which if you think about it,
Yeah.
that movie was a little bit advanced for kids.
It was very advanced.
Like that's
For
a little bit
kids.
advanced.
Yeah, and
But-
when you get older, you see like the little kind of innuendos and stuff. All right,
Yeah.
so every day I would take her to Disneyland, and her brother. You were like 2, Spencer was 3, and we would go there. We'd have like little story time, have lunch, and then I'd bring them home for a nap. So one day we went there, and in one of the bookstores, they were reading a story, and so I put them in there. I set them down in front of me. And before I went into the store, I saw Frollo outside. He was very ominous. He had on the black minister robes. He had on the cap. He was a minister in the movie, but he just was very sinister looking. And the long nose and just very Disney-esque, okay? And I definitely didn't want Taylor to see that person. So I kept like looking, pushing her, okay, guys, go on in the store, I just kept keeping my eye on him. And then we got in the store, we sat down, and then, they start singing, and boys and girls, and tell your name, and all this stuff, and clapping your hands, and all distracted. And all of a sudden, I saw him swing around with that cape coming in from the other door, and I said, oh, my gosh. And I just hoped that she wouldn't see her. But as quick as I saw him, and as quick as I said, I hope she doesn't see him, the girl got up, gone, girl, got up, took off, ran out the store, 2 years old. I'm running, trying to grab Spencer, trying to catch up to her. There was no making any sense, talking no sense into her. Girl was gone out the store, screaming hysterically, turned Disneyland out. Turned it out. Everyone's like, what's going on? I'm like, she's just afraid. And the guy was like basically trying to calm her down. I'm like, no, Frollo, please, you don't try to calm her down. You stay as far away from her as possible. You're only making this thing worse. And nobody knew what was going on. It was just you acting crazy over Frollo.
Me
over
acting
the top,
crazy.
Afraid.
You should have known then.
I did know that. I knew I didn't want him anywhere near that store. So now fast forward it. Now we're in Connecticut and you're at school and there's a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese and you wanted to go. And I'm thinking, okay, just big mice, big mouse. What else does Chuck E. Cheese have?
There's mice. There's the purple man and I don't know the Chuck E. Cheese characters. They've changed them now. Chuck E. Cheese look like a teenager now. The cheesy Chucky. I don't know what his name is now. He looks totally different than back in the 90s when or the 2000s when I was like in kindergarten, first grade. He doesn't look like the same Chuck E. Cheese anymore.
You go to the birthday party. You get your little place setting. They bring out the little pizza. You get to play those games. You get the little prizes. And
giant rat.
The giant rat. And you get the little prizes, and you're sitting there, and like the highlight of the birthday party for the birthday boy or the birthday girl,
which wasn't me,
which was not you. You were invited guests. You should have just been seen and not heard, and you were supposed to sit in your place and be seen and not heard, and be grateful to be invited. Not Taylor. She turned out like that was her birthday party. Screamed, yelled, rant, raved, carried on, ruined the whole party. When the characters started coming out and dancing and singing and everything, Taylor just turned it out. Couldn't make any sense, get any attention to her then.
I guess I don't like characters and things. And actually just this past October I went to like one of those like haunted graveyard things where things pop out at you, and I basically ran and screamed through the whole like 30-minute walk. Like I don't know. I don't like those kinds of things. I completely lost my group I was with. I was just running and screaming.
Yeah, crazy pizza. It's flat. It's tasteless. It reminds me of that Chef Boyardee pizza years ago. If anybody remembers that pizza.
Chef Boyardee had pizza?
Yeah, where you make it, you buy it in a box. You roll out any women on there, men on there from my generation that had that Chef Boyardee pizza. You get the box. You roll out the dough. They put on that ketchup or tomato sauce and powdered Parmesan cheese, and that was your pizza for the night. And that's what Chuck E. Cheese pizza looks like. Okay, nope, can't do haunted houses.
No.
Definitely don't like. I did the Disney haunted house. It was over the top, very elaborate. But I just don't like things touching me. I never know if they're going to jump out and touch.
Yeah, they're not supposed to touch you, and you can't touch them.
There's a lot of things that people aren't supposed to do, but they do it anyway, and then it's like, it's too late. Like, I'm freaked out from it.
Yeah.
So. Like anything else, somebody remembers the pizza.
So my kids used to treat Chuck E. Cheese like he's P. Diddy. He must have been like everything. Like, oh my gosh, it's a celebrity. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chef Boyardee pizza in the box was bomb. I know, that was like such a treat when my mother would bring home the Chef Boyardee pizza.
Alexis Simmons says, I remember the Heinz purple ketchup. Yeah, when they turned it from red to purple to green to blue. You could but it still tasted the same, but it was
the idea of that, the messing with your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird how that can play on your mind, certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. White pizza you put on it.
And stuff. Yeah, what was it? That Newman's, what is it? That Newman's own, it was like white pizza. It was like from the frozen aisle and the grocery store.
Oh, the spinach, the white cheese.
The white cheese and the spinach one.
Yeah, that's really good.
We can't have that this week.
Can't have it. Counting pennies.
We're relegated to ramen.
Counting pennies. They upgraded a Chuck E. Cheese menu for the grown-ups. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good night, Chef Curly Bakes. I love white pizza.
That's so funny.
I made that Chef Boyardee pizza. Yuck.
We actually had pizza for lunch today.
We did. We still have some downstairs. Little girl screaming for day when a cartoon character walked in the classroom. Yeah, I mean, some kids get really freaked out by it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Yeah. Let's go Chuck E. Cheese too. My parents took me there and he came out again to sing, and I was like, I want some of the food he's having in the vlogs. Yeah, I mean, I know, right? That Puerto Rican food.
I just had white pizza for dinner from my Italian restaurant by my house. It was so good.
Wow. Yum. Yes. Oh, tomato sauce gives me heartburn. Okay. Is
pizza good for you? Like, it's really just crust and sauce and cheese, right? Where does all the grease come from? Like, the pizza today was kind of greasy though. I kind of had to pat it before I ate it, but it was still good.
Probably the cheese, because the sauce is just tomatoes, right? The crust is just the bread. Maybe the cheese melting. Is that sauce, maybe?
But I love my pizza to be saucy. It has to be saucy.
Calzone, yes.
Ooh.
I love calzones.
Ooh, a taco salad. I had a taco
Yes.
salad the other day. So good.
Yeah. It is a great Mexican place around here.
Remember on New Year's, we were gonna have like for New Year's Eve we were gonna have a taco night, and I had to be different. I wanted a taco boat, which was like basically like making a taco salad. And you were like trying to buy all like the tacos. You're like, now do you want soft shell or hard shell? I'm like, I want a taco boat.
She had to have her own taco boat. Like, to complicate it more and tack on more money, cha-ching.
Money back.
Yeah, money bags. So, yeah, I just wanted to get the tomatoes and the cheese and the peppers and whatever else you put in tacos. And then you have a choice of the hard shell. That was the choices. Hard shell or soft shell. Not Taylor. She wanted to get the boat. The taco boat. Great big boat that just filled with a lot of ingredients.
My taco boat.
My El Paso.
So they were the El Paso ones. I like them.
Her girl tastes like flour. They looked very, very powdery, bready. Yeah, I didn't reach for them. They
look bready.
Yeah, they really
What's
did.
bready?
A lot of
You're on
bread.
camera.
Oh, am I? Okay. All right, let's see.
Yes, very doughy.
Very doughy. All over the news. Look at that haunted house. Which haunted houses are they still talk about that woman here in Monroe?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if the chat is lagging or if we're lagging. I don't know.
Money bags.
Money bags. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Money bags.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah, we don't curse on our channel, and our followers don't curse either. It seems like, yeah.
I think people set the stage. People set the environment. You know, like when you go. You can kind of tell when you watch videos and stuff. Like the first few words out of their mouth, like really, like they really need all that to say that. It's just not cool.
Money bags and mad girl. I mean, we're product junkies, so that kind of works.
Yeah, exactly.
I do. I'm just respectful, auntie.
One by person that was found in a haunted house in Atlanta a while back. What?
What?
Okay, so Samantha, explain. What a problem. Either
because Mama's there. Yeah, that's another reason. Well, not that we curse. We don't curse.
Yeah.
But the fact that kids are watching, so like we're careful what we talk about and what we say.
Because sometimes people say that it's like mom and daughter time, or their little girls watch it with them, and so all of a sudden they have that respect. They think like Taylor's so cute and little, and then all of a sudden
though I'm 24,
all of a sudden they hear something come out of your mouth, like it's just not cute, you know. And even like when we tell our stories, we're careful like stories that we tell, because there's still influential teenagers out there that we did it, everybody like lived their life then, but there could still be teenagers living and think that, well, TaylorAnne did it, so you know. So some stories we have to kind of like vet and say, is it really worth the laugh for that one? Because there might be teenagers that think it's funny, so like they can do it too. So
So it TaylorAnne, I bought the Shea Moisture Coconut Oil Serum after you mentioned it in a video. I'm so glad I did. It smells amazing, and I use it as my aromatherapy at work. Ooh, cool. I like when we recommend stuff and somebody else tries it and they like it too.
What they buy? I use it as my the Shea Moisture Coconut Oil. Okay. Serum after you mentioned it. Yeah, you do like that. Okay, it's going for me.
Remove.
That won't be happening. No, he hardly equals that. Okay.
I had my granddaughters watching this with me. Yeah, see? Lots of children.
Keep it clean. Just talking about hair.
Hair, her. I'm taking the charger.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Right?
Oh.
Seriously. Niecy. Seriously, Niecy.
She said, see, I almost got
There's nuts all around. I wish I could. Let's see. Abdulrahman Ashraf. Abdulrahman?
So what's it? I want another makeup tutorial from you guys. Yeah?
Right? Seriously. Niecy, so true.
I have fun like putting on our makeup and stuff like before our videos, but like doing a tutorial, like Our tutorials are so long.
They seemed like they just kept rolling around and rolling around. Every time we turned around, we were back at Makeup Monday. And then one time somebody said, "Can you please do a hair tutorial?" And we were like, "That's all we do." But I think that they caught us. They found us through the makeup, and then maybe they saw our hair and like, "Can you do that?" And we're like, "That's all that we do." But they were just constantly rolling around, and it was just like, that's not the foundation of our channel. We like the curly hair stuff, so
Yeah.
just not enough time in the day. Wanted to be with him tonight. I know.
What is she talking about?
Can we have a mask? There's talking about Trump.
Are they? Someone just asked, free from who as well.
Yeah.
Mask Monday is a great idea. I feel like a lot of people are doing Mask Monday. Do we feel like we're jumping on the wave? We like to be different.
Yeah.
So to make something and slap on Mask Monday on it, I feel like there's a lot of Mask Mondays going around. But like we can, I don't know, what does a Mask Monday look like? We slap a deep conditioner in, rinse it out, and say how our hair feels.
Because we're not doing showers, so how do you show that?
We're not doing showers.
Right, we're definitely not doing showers. Somebody said, I was wondering if either one of you ladies were biracial. I'll say, like people say today, we don't identify with being biracial. We're sure somewhere down the line.
I said, he who shall not be named.
I'm
actually in the middle of a Harry Potter marathon right now. You got me HBO for a week, so I could watch all the Harry Potters.
Yeah, because like what
he who shall not be
from
named.
Amazon, you could do like tack-ons, add-ons, cha-ching, and so
money bags.
She wanted Harry Potter. Okay.
And I was like, how do I get it without like buying every single movie? Deep conditioner and face mask Monday.
Harry Potter is life. Yeah.
Life itself.
What one are you on? Number 6?
I'm on number 6. Yeah, I've been watching them since Sunday? Monday? Monday. Yeah, I'm on 6.
Right, it does feel creepy. You don't need to see people showering. I don't know what that's about at all.
Please don't get her started on this rant again.
It's not necessary. They're here to see hair. What is that about? I reread the books recently. Yeah, you can just kind of read them over and over again.
So Gail said, no showers, LOL. I watched a hair video with the shower scene this morning, and I laughed to myself when I thought about what y'all said about it in one of your last feeds. Yeah.
Or unboxing. Yeah, we said that last week. Like, stop unboxing these things. Start using them.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Unbraggaging.
Unbraggaging, I called it last week. Get a great big box and show all the products that say Cream of Nature, Shea Moisture sent you, and then, okay, so I'll be doing a video on this in the coming week. Put this to the side, take another box, rip all the paper off. Thank you, Cream of Nature. And you don't never see the products again. Like, they just send them to you, and they want you to use them so you can show us how they're used. Never see them again. Never see them use them.
Vanessa said, I heard another YouTuber say one and done, and I got mad. They stole it from y'all. We heard a YouTuber say one and done too, and we got mad too.
I love when LoriAnne goes off.
Sometimes I'm like, let me reel her back in.
Right. And the unboxing of it, the ungratefulness of it, like some big YouTubers that get a lot of stuff, they're just ripping paper out, like ripping stuff, things that I went to Nordstrom maybe get. I'm like, they're just like MAC sends them. I could barely afford a little MAC lipstick, my little the Bronx, and they were getting like the whole display. Thank you, MAC, and then just take it and just throwing it to the side, and then they're like, oh my gosh, every single color of the blush, every single foundation, even Fenty Beauty. All the foundations, all the highlighter sticks, all the contours, every single thing. Thank you, Fenty. Like, we never saw them again. Like, where does it go? Like, it's just, I don't understand that mentality of just showing all that they have sent you, all that extravagance. I think I know what your YouTuber is.
We're not going to say it. Sometimes people get upset when we talk about other YouTubers in the live stream, so we're not gonna say nobody's names up in here.
Right.
We're not gonna do that.
Exactly. I know what it looks like. I want to see you use it. Yeah, we all can walk by something.
My block button is working tonight.
And okay. I'm glad we can walk past it in CVS, Rite Aid. I know what it looks like now. I just want to know. They don't want me trying to open it up and smell it in the store and feeling it. Nope, can't give us a hint.
was
for?
Taylor when she started wearing makeup. Oh, you kind of put a lock on that. Was it like
It was a choice.
like 8th grade-ish, almost going into high school?
But you couldn't wear everything. You couldn't wear
Yeah.
full face. If you wore lip gloss, you couldn't wear eye stuff.
Yeah, so if I wore lip gloss, then I couldn't wear like eyeshadow. It's either I could do my lips or my eyes. So like if I did like mascara, then I couldn't have anything on my lips. If I did eyeshadow, I couldn't have anything on my lips. Like there was rules. I think one time I put on lipstick and mascara, and you told me like basically take it off. Like my aunt had given me like a little mini like Chanel sample mascara, and I put it on, and I had lip gloss on, and you were like no. Like you locked it.
Yeah, you can't,
For a
you
while.
can't do all that.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna wear heels, then you don't wear a mini skirt. If you're gonna wear a mini skirt, then you don't wear the heels. Like, at a certain age, like you don't wear all of this extra stuff. You have to just pick one kind of over the top thing. I would allow you to do, because I was pretty kind of liberal. But you can't do all of this stuff. Can't wear makeup. Can't wear mini skirt. Can't wear heels. It's just too much. So you could pick or choose one over the top thing.
Miss SCT said they're trying to get y'all to be messy Bessie.
Right. Not biting tonight.
No messiness. We don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But just y'all know where you heard it here first.
Or Betty.
Betty. Yvette said, "Oh, I'm bad. I will open and smell stuff in the store sometimes." It literally, yeah, I think the chat is lagging for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. But no, it literally like makes my skin crawl when you do that. I hate when you do that.
Yeah.
Or in stores and you just start cracking lids open, and I'm like, Ma, like don't do that.
I know. I'm so used to being in Sephora cracking lids open. I know I have to smell these things because I'm only ultimately just going to go out to the car, do it, and bring it right on back in with the receipt. So I might as well just like save myself the trip. I just do it right there. But yeah, I have no problem going out to the car. It's just an extra trip that I'd rather not do. Taylor, where'd you get your shirt?
I got it from Forever 21, like a couple months ago, and I just thought it was cute, and I got it. It has a heart. I probably did this about 3 times in this video.
So, okay, I released Sandell, so she likes those rules. Yeah, you have to kind of keep things in order. Pick one thing. So, other than that, kids will put it all on. Yes, I know. She said that's why she can never anything brand new. She said people like me. Vultures.
Italy Fraser said, "Hey guys, I'm very late. What's happening?" Oh, nothing much. We're just chatting.
Nothing much. What are we chatting about now? We're just talking about rules, how young kids dress, how I allowed you to dress, makeup,
Hair products.
I have to smell things first. Yeah, I have to smell
Yeah,
things.
you mean you have to smell things first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as people going so far to start spraying stuff and using it, like, come on.
Yeah,
Like, if you're just
like
gonna
one time I
take a
went
sniff.
to Target and the Fresh Curls was completely down. And it was all spilling over the sides. You could see all the green Fresh Curls from Camille Rose all down the side. It was the last one. I really wanted it. I didn't want to buy it. It was used. So that's a bit much. I mean, to open it, smell it, say, okay, this, I want to buy it, or not buy it, but I don't break the seal. Basically, the stuff is open. Somebody either before me did it, but at least if we're going to do it, don't destroy it.
Yeah.
And
Angela Markinovich said, "Story time. Let's get it started." We do have the story time, like, sitting on the burner. Of course it has to do with me, because the story times are always about me.
it's very necessary, Gail. Very necessary. Yeah, okay, so which one have we chosen for tonight?
Weren't you going to tell them about that guy that came to take me out on a date,
Okay.
and you were just... He was just bold.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the worst date I'd ever been on. Like the worst, like 48 hours.
And you know
of
the
my
kind
life.
of mother
like
that I was.
The night and like the day after.
And the kind of mother that I was, that even though my kids were in college, the reach was never so wide that I couldn't reach out.
Wait,
and
Miss
bring them back.
SCT said, "Wait, did you tell the prom story yet?" Yeah, that's in another one of our live feeds.
Oh yeah, the prom was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? I think it was our second.
Yeah.
Was our second live thing?
Top hat, gloves, and cane. Her date had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told the top
The
hat.
prom story was done. Okay.
Okay. So, so even though you went to college and all that, you didn't have like the college mentality, nor did I allow it. Like, it just, you went to college and
Yeah.
you were respectful, and and you carried yourself like a young lady. You know, you don't have to go to college and start drinking like a fish and puking all night. You said the bathrooms were puked up in Thursdays because Wednesdays was party
Yeah,
night.
Thursdays were like thirsty Thursdays.
Like, I wasn't
and
having any of that.
the walk of shame, all that stuff.
Yeah, the
I
walk
did not
of shame,
partake
walking
in.
across the lawn early in the morning, like, no. So,
Wearing the same clothes you had on the day before.
I can't. I can't with that. I can't.
Okay.
Okay, so remember the time I went and your girlfriend was snuggled up in top bunk
Yeah.
of the bed with her man, and I'm like, Taylor, get your bags. I'm like, it's time. You're not staying here tonight.
Pack your bags. You're coming back
Yeah.
home.
I know this probably is like way too much control because, like, you know,
No.
that's college life or whatever. But that wasn't.
But this was a guy that I met in college,
Mm-hmm.
and we had been texting for a while, and he was nice. He was a nice guy, so he wanted to take me out.
Drinking like a fish.
And so he was going to take me out one night, and he came to the house.
He said that he was a police officer. Remember?
Did he? No.
Mhm.
Oh, you remember details like that. This was
Yeah.
so long ago. This was like, what?
Yeah.
6
I
years
think he
ago
actually
or
was
something?
a campus police officer of
Yeah.
some sort. Okay.
Was this like, no, this wasn't 6 years ago. It was like 5 years. So it was a while ago, so I really don't, all I remember is his name. And that's pretty much it. And the horrible night, the horrible evening.
Mhm.
But anyway, you said he was like a campus police officer or something like that. Yeah, we went to the same college.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like a year older than me, so say I was like, what? I wasn't 21 because I wasn't 21. I was either like, I was like 19 maybe, so he had to be like 21 maybe. I was like 19-ish, I feel like.
Mhm.
Ish. But anyway, he asked me out. I said yes, so we had to come to the house. Mom
Yeah,
said,
I don't care what age you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, let me just say right there, my mom took away the joy of saying, I want you to meet my parents. If they wanted to take me out, they had to meet her up front. Like, that's what I used to hate that. Like, I'm like, Mom, can't I just go out? And I'm like, I want it to be special.
Absolutely
I
not.
want it to be special to say, oh, I want you to meet my mom. Like, no,
No.
they always
There's
met
plenty
you.
of time for special stuff, but no, none of those people were probably going to be candidates anyway. So I had to meet everybody up front.
She said he was a rent-a-cop.
It was a red top.
Yeah. But, yeah, so she
So-
had to meet everybody. Everybody had to meet my mom.
So, all right, so he shows up at the door. Okay, strike number one. Who shows up to meet a young lady and going to meet her parents, her mother and her father were there, her brothers were there, and a sleeveless, like, tank, like they call them those wife beater shirts. Who does that?
Okay, it wasn't a wife beater because a wife beater is like a white kind of tank top
Close
kind of
enough.
thing, but it was like one of those like graphic. It was a tank top, but it was like it had like graphic like kind of like palm trees and stuff
No,
on
it
it.
wasn't summertime, not for that type of a shirt. And even if
Maybe it was
were,
like spring.
and even if it were, I just feel old-fashioned that it's not that hot. Okay, it's not that hot that you couldn't put on a nice little polo, a button-down shirt, you know, something. Now, I'm not saying long sleeve sweatshirt. I'm not saying long sleeve, even button-down. But I'm saying you couldn't find just like a little polo. You couldn't even find like a nice little T-shirt. Why do all these muscles and arms and hair and no,
Mom,
no.
but he looked good though, right?
No. You
He
score.
could rock it.
I don't know.
He
who
could have rocked it, but he definitely could have put on a
Yeah.
button up.
Yeah, I don't know who could. I don't know who could rock it and who couldn't.
Nah,
But he wanted to
you
make-
thought he could rock it
Nope, you swear
on
that.
the low.
No.
You remember all the details?
No, she swears. I swear no.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so he's standing there.
So basically you open the door and you're just appalled by this
Yeah,
shirt.
I'm not
so
impressed at
you're
all.
just staring
I'm just
him down.
I'm just staring because I'm not impressed. And the
So-
look on my face, I guess he thought like I was impressed.
Yeah.
And I just kept staring at like just really like bewildered.
So he kind of took a step forward and like he's standing there, the door's open, so he kind of leaned back against the door and he looks at my mom and he was like, "You like what you see?"
Yeah, I'd be like, all right. I wish that they could see like the whole thing because it was bold as brass. Like who does that to somebody's mother?
And me,
Okay,
like I give like
he's just
this.
like there. He's just like standing there, and then he goes, "You like what you see?" Like I was like, "No, I do not." I said, and the only reason I'm staring so hard, I said, I'm trying to take in every dimension, every statistic. I said, I want to know the shape of your head, the size of your eyes. I said the color, the size of. I just said your neck. I said that way, if my daughter doesn't show up with every curl in her head, I'll know how to identify you in a police lineup. And so.
And so me, like, I'm kind of quiet, so I, like, couldn't believe he said it. So I gave, like, this, like, little nervous squeak from the stairs, like, trying to laugh off an awkward moment, and it was just really bad. It was just really bad.
So the rules were, the reason he even got in the house was because he's going to take you out to dinner and bring you back. And he said he was going to take you to a place in New Haven, I think, and bring you back 40 minutes away from New
And
Haven.
typically, the type, like, when a guy asks me out, like, you better have a plan. Like, tell me, you know, we're going to Olive Garden. I'll pick you up at 7. We're going to Olive Garden. That's what we're doing. And so I get in the car with this guy once, like you said, like, I could go, basically go on. And I get in the car, and so like we're driving or whatever. He said we're going to some place in New Haven, and then once we get to New Haven, he was like, so what do you want to eat? Don't ask me questions, like have a plan, like I just want to be there dressed and roll up, like, you know, and we go to the place, have a plan. And so he didn't have a plan, so he's like, so what do you want to do? What's your favorite food? And so I told him that my favorite food, I'm like, I love macaroni and cheese, and he said that he makes a mean macaroni and cheese. And so he was like, here's what we're gonna do. He was like, let's go to the grocery store, pick up some groceries, head back to my dorm, and I'll cook for you. And so I was like, you know, okay, like, all right. And so like your mom's sensors must have just been like going off somewhere,
so
like
that
something
point,
was wrong.
I picked up my phone and called or texted, or so I think I might have texted first and said, so how's it going? Where are you at? What are you doing? Because I'm supposed to go out to dinner. I wanted to make sure that he knew that he was going to be paying, where they were at, did he pull out the chair, all that, you know, all the right stuff. And then you said, you texted back, we're on our way back to his dorm.
I'm like, we're going to his dorm, and I could barely send
that phone up. Forget them texts. Ding, 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 and I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh no, turn that buggy around now. I said, bring it on back home. So you're like, no, Mom, no, he was going to cook back. I'm like, that was not the plans. You left here. He was going to take you out to dinner in a restaurant. I said, those were not the plans. His window of opportunity is now over. This cannot be reversed. This cannot be changed. I said, bring her back. I said, put me on speakerphone.
No, it wasn't on speakerphone, because that's where the thing.
That's why I said put me up so he could understand.
No, but that's where things get shady, because you were basically like, no, hand the phone to him. And so I handed the phone to him, and he was talking to you, and so he was kind of like, yes, you know, okay, yes. He's like, no, I understand, whatever, and like he hung up. Yeah. So you were telling him, bring me back home. Mm-hmm. When he hung up the phone, he said that you said that he had to take me to a restaurant. So we ended up going to a restaurant, picking a restaurant. We went to like Buffalo Wild Wings or something, which was in New Haven. And so we're sitting down, we order our food or whatever, and it had been maybe about a half hour, and you call again. Now I'm like, okay, I'm 19. This is getting embarrassing. Why does my mom keep calling? And so I pick up the phone, and I'm like, you know, hi, Mom. And you were like, where are you? And I'm like, at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, you said we had to go to a restaurant. You hit the ceiling. Like, you would have thought she was on speakerphone. You were like, that is not what I said.
Specific instructions. When he got on the phone, I said, hi, Andre. I said, this is Taylor's mother, of course. I said, well, your window of opportunity is now over. You blew it. I said, you were supposed to take her from the house, take her to a restaurant, and bring her back. I said, you are in New Haven now. It takes 40 minutes to get back to my house door to door. I said, it is now, like, say, for instance, 8 o'clock. I expect you to be pulling in my driveway at 8:40. And basically, this was before I was saved. Don't F with me, okay? And so I thought he got it crystal clear and straight. I didn't know how deceitful he was. So when he hung the phone up for me, he basically was like laid back, kind of like, okay, she said I could take you out to a restaurant. I said no such thing. I said bring her back home.
Which now, like, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, because, you know, because we have like a certain type of relationship. So for him to not tell me the whole truth, like, I don't know. I was like just kind of like panicking a little bit. I was like freaking out. Like, I thought my mom told you to take me to a restaurant. Now you lied to me. You kind of played my mom. So I'm like, you know, and I'm still have to ride home in the car with this person. So basically we get back to the house and every light on is in the house and you're standing at the front door, basically like both of you guys get in here.
Yeah.
And
he was not the least bit intimidated because he was like a little bit older than you, so he basically like kind of knew how to handle somebody like me. He thought, and so he was like basically like almost like that guy Gordon, that guy a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, what's the problem? So I'm like, the problem is that when my daughter goes out with somebody, I know where she's at, when she's coming back home. You know, the stipulation was that you were going to take her to the restaurant and bring her back. I said, oh, the switch and swatch and going to dorm rooms, cooking food, well, that was never on the agenda. I said, well, that window of opportunity is now over. Now, my husband is of an entirely different personality. I'm the talker, I'm the stronger one. I'm the one that, like, people always say, my dad, you don't have to worry about him. It's my mom you have to worry about.
My mom's the one with the shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah. People always like, oh my God, we got to meet your father. And Taylor. No,
somebody said maybe he was just a little slow. No, he wasn't.
No,
he was very
He was
slick.
Belligerent. He wasn't going to be told much of anything.
He was brilliant. Yeah.
So when I was like, tell her that, I'm like, this is ridiculous. And he was just like, well, honey, I mean, she's coming back home in one piece. Like, the no harm done. Like, no harm done. Like, he didn't listen to what I said, you know. So it, like, we just had kind of like two different philosophies on things. So I just kind of like always let him do watching the TV, and I was handling the business. So y'all came back, and that was basically the end of him. I think he tried to pull your father to the side, and that's was everything cool, was everything okay. I didn't know that little exchange took place, because then the next day he pulled up in the driveway And I had pulled up in the driveway coming back from the store, and he was sitting in the car, adjusting the rear view mirror.
Yeah, I think he was just like coming over. I don't know what the exchange was that night, but like everything got back kind of like on the same track. We played it off to or whatever. Like it was just a misunderstanding, but somehow he ended up back in the house the next day. And he was coming over or something the next day. We weren't going out. He was coming in.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that because I remember pulling up in the driveway.
Yeah,
and I just kept sitting behind
because
his car.
he was coming to the house,
Okay.
and so that's why he was in the driveway. He was coming to the house.
Okay, I didn't like his manner at that point. And I think he was like trying to push every button. So I'm in my car, right behind him. He's in his car, not moving any faster than he has to, almost going out of his way to move in slow motion. He's in there. You see him turning the radio off. You see him looking at himself in the rear view mirror. You know, just like totally disrespectful. And I'm just sitting here in my car just waiting for him to get out. He got out, glanced over at me, didn't say, "Oh, hi, Mrs. Wesley," nothing like that. Just looked over at me, rolled his eyes back, went back into his car, lifted up the front seat, went into the back seat, got out a bag that had plastic containers in it with some sort of like a pasta salad or something, because he opened up the lid and like took a fork full of food, put it in his mouth, ate, put the lid back down. I'm like, this man has got to be crazy. So I jumped out the car and I'm like, you know what, you could just get right on back in your car because you're not going to see my daughter. And he said to me, I want to hear from Taylor.
Yeah,
I asked her out.
He said, he's like, I'm not here for you. He's like, I'll leave when Taylor tells me to leave. And of course I told him to leave, but
Yeah,
I was just like,
inside.
You went like tearing.
I'm like,
Taylor, and I'm still like freaked out from the night before, so I'm just jumpy, and you're like, Taylor.
I'm like, this crazy nut is not leaving. I said, he's not leaving until you tell him to go. I said, get on downstairs right now, because we already had a nut in the family like that. Once you let nuts in the family, they will destroy your family. Our family was holding on by a thread, like the extended family. We let a nut in. And still to this day, like the nut is in, and you can't really get rid of that kind of a nut, okay? Once they're in, they just do really sneaky, strategic things, and they really can split the fibers of a family. So I said, this was not going to happen to my
Wow, I
kids.
would have been in jail.
Yeah.
No, and what was really crazy was that we had been texting for weeks, and like, this was nothing he displayed through text message. Like, so it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, who is this person kind of thing? And you're looking at me crazy, like, you know, what did you bring over here? And I'm
Yeah.
like, I have no idea.
It's just
I have
bold.
no
I
idea.
never saw that kind of boldness, because people normally like kind of like take down, but he was not.
But
taking
tell
down.
him that I did tell him, like, I stood up and I was
You
like, you won't
did.
disrespect my mother, and like he had to go.
You totally did. So
But then he said before, like he left, and then he texted, and he was like just sitting at the end of like our street, and
yeah.
he was like,
his car turned off,
yeah,
just sitting there,
and he texted me, he was like, don't make the mistake of not being friends with me or something. And I think at that point my dad stepped in,
yeah,
because I was like, I think he's gonna kill us so he knows where we live now. Like,
told him, yeah,
I was
my husband
scared.
at that point said, you stay out of it, because I was escalating things, making things worse, you know, carrying on, yelling, screaming at that guy, and he's like, you're making things worse. We don't know what this guy's about. He actually acts touched, and so just let me handle it. I didn't think he could handle it as good as I did, but I just said, okay, I'll let him handle it, because probably I was out of my league. So we let him handle it. He sat there for the longest, but finally he drove away. That was the end of him until like months, almost like a year or so later, I was out like at a party with my friends, and I'm like sitting there, you know, with my friends, like chilling, laughing, music's playing, all that kind of stuff, and a guy swoops down on me, like he's up here, I'm down here, and he's leaning in, and like and it was the guy, and he was like, so how's your mom? And the first thing out of his mouth was, so how's your mom? And I'm thinking, she was fine when I left her, like at the house, like what? That's the eyes, ears, like
not even like hi. He was just like, he leaned in and he was like, so how's your mom?
You know when people say, Taylor, oh my God, I've seen you, whatever. Yeah. The first thing is like, so
how's your mom? Like,
That's
I'm like,
so
she
weird.
was fine when I left. I mean, I texted you and I'm like,
Mom,
you good?
Mom,
you good?
Are you still breathing?
Yeah, no, that guy was crazy.
Yeah,
that guy was crazy.
Yeah.
And after that, I never heard or saw from him again. No, but that was
Yeah, so she said you probably felt like it was your mom's fault. Oh, he definitely did. He definitely did. He was like one of those guys that, you know, he wasn't gonna be told much of anything, especially like by a woman. You could just tell that, you could just feel that with that shirt that he came on, like all the muscles.
We should have known right from the start when he leaned back and was like, you like what you see.
Yeah.
But you kind of low key must have, because you still remember that. You still remember him.
I know. She always makes me laugh when she says it. I swear I don't.
He was not bad looking at all. Just a horrible character. Horrible character.
He's crazy with a soup sandwich.
Who said he's crazy
Thank
with a
God
soup
I didn't
sandwich?
get locked up.
He's crazy with a soup sandwich. Yeah.
He's a weirdo.
No. No, but he was
She read all
crazy.
the detail. I was reading the
So
details.
you dodged that bullet. Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
He was probably a crazy.
Yeah.
He was probably a crazy.
You just never know. I mean, like we watch all those. I watch the ID channel, all those crazy shows on there, and you just never know. People go out on these dates and never come back.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
That's definitely would have been in a holding cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, looks are deceiving.
Completely and totally. Yeah. Especially with the whole basically you told him to leave. Like this is your whole house, and he was like, I'm not leaving. He's like, I didn't come for you. Like,
wow, like
this man is crazy.
He really said that. He goes, I'm not leaving until Taylor tells me to leave. I came to see her. Yeah, who does that?
That man was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he might be on the ID channel one day. He could be. Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to that man.
Yeah, right. I'll know him when I see him.
I'm sure he will.
Then I'll have a story to tell too. I escaped. Yes, we redid our highlights.
We redid our highlights.
Hello, was it Lee J? Okay.
Whenever my mom tells a story.
She always said that. Before I was saved. I know. I just said that right. That was before I was saved.
That was a crazy. Hope he's not watching. I doubt it. If he is, hey.
Thank you.
You are story time tonight.
The videos coming out when you finish the work.
What work?
The highlight video.
Yes. Which probably won't be tonight because I want to go in and watch Harry Potter. So, and eat my pizza. So I'll probably get to work on it tomorrow.
Absolutely not. George Peckers, is it? Peckers said,
would you ever shave your head? It's the latest trend. No. You were actually just saying that to me in the car today. You're like, don't get any ideas. Yeah. Like, that's not a trend we're going to be part of.
Because not everybody can wear that look.
Mom!
Well, they can't.
Ma!
What? I just said you couldn't wear it either, so just make sure you don't do it.
Yeah, my mom told me I can't. I wouldn't look good bald.
Yeah. I wouldn't look good. I don't know what my head looks like, what it would look like bald.
Is it as complicated with sons with the girlfriends? No. Well, my younger brother dates more than my older brother ever did.
Yeah, my older son, he's by the book. He's going to be the type of young man, I think, that it's going to be basically one and done. You know, he's not about that. He's skeptical. I think because he lived with me and his sister, and he knows how women act, and so it's going to be like that one person that he's going to trust, and that's probably going to be it. I had a cousin like that, just that one person, and got married, and that was it. So my son never showed he doesn't show interest in like what he considers like frivolous kind of things. So he's this very, very, very serious kind of a nature. So never a problem with him. Adam, Mr. Wi-Fi, he follows Spencer's lead only, I think, because Spencer says it, and that's his older brother, but he's a little bit more adventurous. But I don't really know what he's gravitating too much towards yet.
It was just mostly me.
What'd you say?
I said it was just mostly me doing the dating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no one
Naisha said no one respects elders anymore.
Money
bag, serious, and Wi-Fi. Right. That's I'm money bag. Spencer must be serious, and Adam's Wi-Fi. Mr. Wi-Fi.
And for Adam, she better be a gamer.
Yeah. I kind of think one of the girls he likes now likes the games and stuff.
I'm trying to get you guys to see them. Well, Spencer's in the military. He's in the Army right now. And Adam, we keep telling me, he's like, no, I told you earlier. I said Adam marches to the beat of his own drum.
I know. If I went there right now and said, Adam, come say hi, he'd probably say no.
He'd say no.
He'd probably say no.
I'm like, Adam, you're so cute. Like, let him see you. And I'm like, he's like, nope, he's not doing it. So one day he will.
One day.
Yeah. Be a gamer.
Can you show us a family pic?
Do we have we always have
we have family pics.
We had one on Easter, right? Oh, but Spencer's not there.
No, do the one of Adam's graduation.
Of everybody? Or, let me see.
There was a cousin Adam come out of hiding.
Okay.
Is he sleeping? He might be sleeping. It's 10:15.
I don't know.
I can go try.
You can
I'll see. I'll see if he might want to say hi. I'll see.
Okay.
I'm about 90% sure though he's gonna say no.
Let me see if I can find all of us. Hold on. I can hear him there begging him. Hear him saying no. Hold on. Well, I guess it's like family and like the extended family. Let me see. That's all of us. Can you guys see it all? let me see. Okay, so that's Adam the graduate. That's his cousin who graduated a week before him. They're both 18, born 2 weeks apart. That's Mr. Sirius. That's Spencer, who's in the military now. Of course, that's Tay right there. That's my sister, Tiffany. That's me down front. Where
He
is?
said he'll say hi.
Oh, he'll say, oh, wait, Mr. Wi-Fi is going to make his appearance. There's an uncle there, and there, wait, is that, yep, there's my husband right there.
I told him I would not prolong the matter.
Hey, am I holding it up right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Don't prolong it.
All right, don't prolong. Okay, Adam, just come step into the front of the camera. Just say hi to everybody.
Where am I supposed to look?
Right here.
Yo.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
We'll get to say more in the future. We wanted to do a hair tutorial. We wanted him to do our hair one day.
Adam, look at all your highs. Everybody saying hi.
Hello, Adam. Hi, Adam. Hi.
No, just like that, he's gone. Yeah, we're really lucky we got that much. People are saying, yo, hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. Cutie pie. But that's Adam.
All right, so I think I showed everybody that. That was that picture you talked about?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Oh,
was-
we showed that one?
Yeah, I didn't know what else to show. What other graduation
Yeah.
ones did
That's
we
Addie.
have?
I'd say he's my little brother, but he towers over
He
me.
towers over me.
Yeah, is he? No, Dad's the tallest, then Adam.
Yeah. Let me see.
Random question, DaughterAnne, did you ever get into a fight before? One time.
Yeah, you told me about that last week, right?
Yeah,
that
it was in 8th grade, but it was actually with a guy who kept calling me a name, and I told him he had one more time, and he said it, and I kind of dragged him up and down the hallway a little bit.
And you said you never knew how to fight, but you watched TV shows about how people fight, and the first thing they do, she says they take off their earrings.
Yeah.
So she took her earrings off.
Yeah, no, okay, so that day I wore like these black boots or whatever, and he kept like calling me out of my name because of these boots, and so I told the teacher, which is what you're supposed to do, and she basically talked to him and told him to stop, and he decided that like after the class he wasn't gonna stop, so I took off my earrings, put them at the top of the locker, and just kind of, he wasn't that big of a kid, and just kind of charged him and kind of took him and threw him and dragged him and whatever, and we both ended up in the principal's office, but he got suspended, I didn't, because his was insubordination because the teacher told him to stop, but we were sitting there and he did have like a bloody nose and black eyes. Like, I didn't do that much to him, but he sat there and he was crying, but he never called me out my name again though, but I felt horrible for fighting, and I did get in trouble by you.
Yeah.
But only because like when the teachers like dragged me off of them, like I guess I had watched like too many like fight scenes in movies, so I thought, you know, when they pull you off, you're supposed to kind of keep going like you about it, and so
And I'm always about like respect, always
Yeah.
teaching them respect, even though like sometimes like teachers are wrong and police officers are wrong and you know authority is wrong, I still taught them that respect. You have to respect. So the part that you got in trouble with was because you were acting like a heathen when the fight was over.
yeah.
Okay, and you had to go back.
And I had to go back and apologize to the teacher that dragged me off the kid, because I was really quiet in school. So, and like the school wasn't the type of school where there were fights. So when the whole thing went down, everyone just kind of froze, because
Suzanne.
one, there was never fights. Two, it was me, and I was just quiet. So they were all kind of just standing there. It felt like forever until finally somebody was like, somebody pull her off, somebody get her. And so, yeah. But never again. That was in 8th grade. Never again. But it was actually one time in high school, we were both standing by lockers, and he was like, haha, good times, right? And I'm like, no, not really. Because I did kind of take him and throw him against the locker and pull him off the floor and pull him, throw him back into the locker. Like, yeah. So, and, yeah. But no, I don't fight. I don't condone fighting. None of that. I don't fight. One and done.
Somebody said he probably had a crush on you. Not a heathen, right?
Yeah.
No, heathenism. Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't try it. Nobody else tried it after that.
Yeah, exactly. Like the teacher's like, "Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
they
like,
were
is that
like,
Taylor?"
what's
Yeah.
going on? And then finally somebody was like, get her! Like, who's gonna do something?
What do you think would be best for summer weather?
We like light products. We like one and dones. We like Jane Carter for the summer. The curls to go.
Yeah, that's the curls to go. That I said that.
The Miss Jessie's multicultural curls is nice and light. We have a one and done on that. That's a nice one and done.
I liked the clumping curls by Dark and Lovely.
Dark and Lovely clumping curls. We like that. We have to use that again. We were using that for a while. And their clay wash was good. Yeah.
The word was out. I knew that's why.
Yep, nobody ever tried it again.
You bought that life?
Yeah. Which I didn't even know I was, but I was like, I watch movies. You're supposed to take your earrings out first.
Okay, thug life.
Let me take my earrings out. And I think I had a wrap. Let me put my hair in a bun. Like, I think that's what you're supposed to do. And then,
yeah, the stupid stuff that we do, I'm thinking about that where there's a contract out of my life, supposedly, when I was younger. And there was this guy that I liked in high school.
Have a good night.
Good night. There was this guy that I liked in high school, and then this is like past high school now. Now we're like young adults, and like there was something like exciting about like liking somebody in high school, and then now you're adults, and now you feel like you can like kind of like explore that, so to speak. There was nothing to explore because he was totally a street thug. But well, you guys know me, my rogue ways. So I'm always kind of like the thuggy type, except when it came to the father of my children. Like my husband is so not like that whatsoever. He is like straight laced, but anyway, I wanted to go to New York, and he, being the street thug, he knew how to get down there like it was nothing, and so I wanted to go down there. I forget what I wanted to go down there for, but he said he would drive me, but there was one pit stop he had to make. So I was like, okay, because I didn't kind of like really know, I didn't know the ins and outs of the street or whatever, so I was like, okay. So we got into the car, and I was doing the driving, of course, and he had a brown bag, and I didn't know what a brown bag was, but I soon found out what was in the brown bag. It was alcohol, it was beer, so he was drinking. The more he drank, the madder he was getting on the other side of the car, and I was listening to music, and he called it cracker music, because I like oldies and stuff, and he was not having that. He was like, well, he did call it cracker music. He said turn it off, and so I was like, oh, okay. You know, like when girls are just so like naive and just want to please somebody, and that's just kind of like that. My mentality, I was like, what, 19, 20 at the time, so scared to death. So when we get down to New York, basically told me to pull over because he had to go make a quick stop. Little did I know, it's like sometimes you just feel like God is there with you when you really need him. Like you just never know, like people are praying for you, your relatives. I come from a praying family. Like people were praying for me when I didn't even have enough sense to pray for myself and do stupid stuff. You know, I could have been locked up at Rikers Island in New York for the stupid stuff that he was doing. And I didn't even realize. So he gets out the car, goes darting across the street, and
darting across the street.
And it looked like it was some pickup or drop off. Do you know how much trouble I would have been in, you know, at that down in New York? So at that point, I'm like, I'm no fool. I'm not sitting here waiting for him. I'm like, I'm leaving. So I put the car in drive and took off and left. And when I got back to Connecticut, they were like, T's looking for you. T's looking for you. That was like his nickname, the street name. He goes, there's a contract out for it. There ain't a contract out for nothing. I said, basically, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm like, I was not staying down in New York. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what was in them bags and all them drop-offs and everything. I wasn't having no part to that. And so, yeah, I sure did. I left him right on down there. I don't know how he got back home, but that was the end of him. What? No, sometimes you got to think for yourself.
Yeah, for real. I saw Samantha Ivy asked if I was in a Dark and Lovely Clumping Curls commercial. Yeah, that was me. Last year.
Oh, I'm from Oakland. Yep, I know Oakland. I'm out in California. By the grace of God, seriously.
Yeah.
That was an easy breakup, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of times like you can do stupid stuff and
very
like you're just
very hood. Yeah, you just don't realize.
You can be protected.
Yeah.
From your stupidity.
It's one thing to be in Connecticut and like have like hoodie like thug life, but this is New York. This is big time. This is me.
Rikers.
This is Rikers Island. Can you imagine like me like at Rikers Island? Oh my gosh, I would be petrified. So yeah, just crazy decisions that we make that we're just so grateful that we just never got caught for things. You know, oh my gosh, some of the things.
The contract out for you, was he a mom? Was he a mom?
No, he wanted to be something or another. Trying to be scary. That never intimidated me.
God takes care of his children and fools.
Yeah. So true.
I didn't even know there were thugs in Connecticut. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some. I think Hartford is like top 10 worst cities in the world. Not the world. In like the United States or something. Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. Fools. Okay. Right through it so quiet. Really? Okay. Yeah, no. Maybe the parts that what parts of Connecticut, because there are definitely very suburban, very quiet areas in Connecticut, but no, they're not all that way.
She is. You were 100%. 100%.
I know. I wouldn't
About that
deny.
life.
I know. You like remember at Christmas I was posing. You're like, Mom, why do you have to always do that stuff?
Right? There's like one pose my mom always does, and like one time a guy was like, oh, he's like, your mom's doing the prison pose, and I'm like, the prison pose, like, and I'm like, she does that pose all the time. He's like, that's the prison pose.
I had no idea.
And
I
I
just
was
do
like-
things like I don't realize what I'm doing.
You
I
love
really
that
don't.
pose though. You love like getting down on one knee, like, and it's the prison pose. I'm just like, oh dear. Wait, we have to say, we can find your prison pose. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have the Christmas party pictures here? Hold on.
I was. Let me see.
Oh no, these are old. Would it be streamed?
Would be. It might be.
Oh no, wait, right here. Oh, there we go. There's one. They're not hard to come by and find. But this is my mom's like favorite pose-ish. Like she loves like getting down. I'm like, I'm up high, she's down low. She loves that look. And someone was like, oh, that's the prison pose. Like,
Is that the prison? Okay. Oh, I guess I would have been ready then for Rikers. That's funny.
I knew it was the prison pose. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that's so funny. Because wait, where was that at?
Oh, wait, where's the
Adam's
one
prom?
without-
Adam's prom picture. I did the prison pose.
Yep, you're down there again.
That's terrible. Oh my God, I know.
It's not a prison. It's not just the prison. It's the old school ghetto girl pose.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's so funny. But that's your favorite pose. If we do like a whole bunch of pictures, like, okay, I have to do one with me down low. And I'm like, okay, well, there you are again. Like, I don't understand. This was a different Christmas party, and she's just down low again. Like, I don't
Oh my
understand.
God, stop. That's so funny.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so funny.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny.
This was a good night. Lots
a
of
good night.
stories.
Yeah. Did you show them your Christmas sweater?
My homemade Christmas sweater that you made like overnight for me.
Yeah, that was her ugly Christmas sweater that I made for her. And it lit up. They plopped her on a bar and lit her up. I was so mad that
they
night.
didn't plop me on a bar. That sounds horrible.
I know.
No, I was student teaching, and we had to have like ugly sweaters. And then like after like school was over, all the teachers went over to like this bar and grill, and they kept like plugging me into the wall because my sweater lit up with a plug.
Yeah, and I tried to make you the ugliest thing I could find because you wanted a sweater. You waited to the last minute.
Yeah, we couldn't find any, and you were like, okay, we're gonna have to make it, and you did.
Yeah, I took made it in like 4 hours that night. Yeah. That sweater had too much going on, right?
Yeah, and it even had like a stocking in the back, and it was just a lot going on. But I think I outdid it this year, though.
Yeah, this year was
This year
really
I made my own
cute.
sweater, and it had like a huge tree on it, and I love that sweater.
Yeah, no, and you won too. This year.
I did, yeah. At the party,
The-
I
the
won for
ugliest
like
sweater.
the ugliest sweater, but it was really so cute.
Yeah, I mean they're so ugly till they're cute.
Wait, pull that back up. Someone said, "Wow, brows. Were my brows looking crazy?" What did I miss? Oh,
wow! Yeah. Wow, how they catch that quick? Look at those brows.
They look like caterpillars. Bam. Like,
wow.
that must have been when I was using dip brow.
Was that part of the costume?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like the same color hair that you have now. That's funny.
So show us the sweater, please. I want to see it. Wait,
Wait,
where's
this
the one I
year's-
did this year?
This
Oh, let's
year,
not show that one.
it would be right there. Wait,
No, it was this one. Oh, here it is. It had like a giant tree on it. That was the one I did this year. And then I did like my makeup. And but yeah, I made that. That was my sweater this year.
That was cute.
Yeah, and then like my makeup was
Oh
like
yeah, you're making
my eyeshadow was like red and green, and I was dead serious. Dead serious about that.
Big old bow.
Big old bow on my head. And I won. What did you win? You won.
I won most creative.
Won too. Most creative. Yeah, yours was like so.
It was different. Where's mine lit up?
Oh,
too.
here you are.
Yeah. I look like I don't have 2 grains of sand. I look like I'm in kindergarten or something. It was all like pink. It wasn't like Christmassy. It was very lit up.
Yeah.
And very country plaid.
Yeah, you turned it into like something country.
I know.
It was like some type of country. You like, well, actually, you did some, and then you had to go get dressed. You're like, can you finish sewing my sweater? And I was down there like sewing her patches on her sweater.
Anybody else ever go to an ugly sweater contest? To a party at Christmas time? They're fun to go to. Brings up people's creativity.
It was that part of the costume.
Easter.
Yeah, no, my brows used to be serious. Way too much brow powder.
Sweater on. My Bitmoji. Oh, how funny. Yeah, I know. So like a scarecrow.
Yeah, kind of.
I had one at their job. How can you tell that huge bow? Okay, what are our favorite songs? Christmas songs or just songs in general?
I listen to everything.
Yeah, we have a playlist in the car, right? I like a lot of old school.
Yeah.
Old school, yeah.
You like oldies.
Yeah, my generation. Or gospel music I listen to a lot.
I like a little bit of country.
Yeah,
and like
Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, R&B, pop, rap here
one?
and there.
What's that guy?
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah. What's that guy that we listened to that country singer Faith Hill was?
Tim McGraw?
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw?
Yeah. I love country music.
90s music, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
totally
music
90s
like
music.
back in the day was like better than it is now. I love 90s, early 2000s.
Another time we were in the car and I was listening to 50 Cent, but I don't want your boyfriend to hear because I don't want him to like think anything of me. So I have the headphones on, and then he's
He
like,
can still hear
he's like, your mom's jamming to
50 Cent.
Yeah.
And then, like, some music, like Eminem and stuff, you said I could only listen to it if we listened to it together for some reason. Like it's okay if we listen to it together, like, you know, I can help you handle it or something.
Right.
But everyone was listening to Eminem, and you were like, you know, you could listen to it if we listen to it together.
I know. I just, because I didn't want you to ever have like a question and then you'd be confused and I wouldn't be there to answer it. And Eminem was like way over the top.
So which is your favorite song? What is one of your favorite things about each other?
I like your strength.
Really?
Yeah.
I like your style.
I told you a few weeks ago. The first time I really saw it when that prom night and your dress and you couldn't get that dress and the zipper broke and you just kind of like moved forward. Most girls your age never would have done that. So I think that the fact that you were able to persevere and not care what people think. I mean, prom night of all times, like, who does that? And you just kind of like went to the prom and enjoyed yourself and you didn't let that little mishap with your dress phase you.
I like your resiliency. I don't think that's the right word. Where like you can just like adapt to like no matter what's going on. Like it's not like a crisis. You just kind of work it out. And I read a quote the other day. It was like everything is figure-outable, and like you figure out everything like no matter what it is. And so I think that's really awesome about you.
Oh, that's cool. Love. You just made your strength, yeah.
And you're about that life. You're always ready to call, get somebody straight on the spot if need be.
Yeah, I know. I am. Just gotta take care
But like
of
you're
it.
like, but you are like the nicest person, like ever. But
if people can get past that,
Yeah.
that hard shell, I think. And like they say, my look is intimidating. I don't see where it is, but
no,
people-
your green eyes turn green; they get greener.
yeah,
Like,
they say that my face just is not that inviting, and so people get turned off by my face because it just looks so dead serious. But I'm really the nicest person.
Yeah, someone said Mama Ann got your back for real. No, like seriously, like dead serious. You're like my bestest friend.
I know. I
ever.
always have your back. I do. I sure do. That was a fun question.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm sitting up here with you now on YouTube.
Right?
But I didn't want you to do it because usually we're getting invited to these events, and I didn't want you going to New York by yourself and all that. So
And then you
I
had
would go.
curlies. And you were just like, you had just big chopped, and I kept trying to get you to like love your curlies, and I'm like, come on camera with me, and let's do it together, and your curlies.
Yeah, so never denying you anything. I'm like, okay. And so I did it, and then people met me on camera. They're like, oh my God, we love your mom, and, bring her back, and here I am. And we worked out, because at first you thought, like, I have such a strong personality that I would overtake the channel. You're like, Ma, you're gonna bury me. You're like, your personality is so big that I'm gonna get lost in that personality. And that was, like, one of the fears that we thought, but no, because you definitely take control. You do, like, a lot of the talking. You do the introduction, all that. I don't, like, really like to do all of that. I feel like more like the assistant, even though it's, like, both of our channel, but I definitely let you take the lead on it.
Yeah,
I'm more
you
comfortable
do.
with that. Yeah.
But then like if I like cue you or something, or like I ask a question, like I know like
Yeah.
you'll like you do take it over. Sometimes on a particular topic or a question, like. But I do I do always do the hi. Sometimes go back to our channel. Today we're doing I do all of that and the organizing. You love the aesthetic. We all have like different jobs here.
Yeah, exactly.
You really took over the comments, the whole comment thing, because a lot of channels you guys always say people don't comment back, and my channel was one of those before it became MADCURLS. It's TaylorAnne. Like I never was really in the comments, and I really had no desire, but like I just wasn't gonna be in the comments on MADCURLS, and you were like, no, comments are important. We have to comment back. You must do the comments, like, and that's really changed the dynamic of MADCURLS. Like, now we love doing the comments. You love the comments.
Because you feel like
the comment section.
People. You learn things through people just dropping something in the comments. It's not just just hearting something, or whatever. I mean, you actually get to know people. I know people. I see what people are missing, or I see somebody didn't comment, so I actually know who our subscribers are, who our viewers are.
And so that was like, you have your own ideas, and you bring like a different perspective of like things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do this, but you like talk me into it, and it works out, and so we just bring a lot of different things.
We do. It works out for us. It definitely works out for us. Did you ever try to find a curly
Even
pudding
though
by Miss Jessie's? Absolutely, yes, I did.
You told the story about how we almost weren't MADCURLS because we were fighting over $25.
Yeah.
So we. What
Hold on,
happened?
wait, before you do it, I have tried curly pudding and curly meringue by Miss Jessie's. That was when we first went natural. The curly pudding, I think, was supposed to be heavier, and the curly meringue was supposed to be a little bit more lightweight. I would mix the two together for the right balance and put them in my hair. But I haven't used. I used it last year because I just wanted to go back to what I knew when I big chopped, but it just didn't work this time for me.
Yeah,
Just
people are on the comments. They still love that we comment back because they feel like a community and it's a connection.
Yes,
and
it totally
does. I love that I know people's names. I like that some of you guys now have put like faces. So instead of just seeing like nothing where your name is, like I like seeing people's faces, or when you follow us on Instagram, I'm like, oh, we can put a face with the name now, and so like now it's really cool that like we know people, we recognize people.
Yeah, she says that she strongly dislikes when somebody has 250 followers, but they don't answer like they're Beyonce or something. I know, it drives me crazy. Like they just have a very few, or underneath a video, they might have maybe 7 comments, and I'm like, they can't even answer the 7 comments. Just like, oh my, I would like be whizzing through it. We've been getting like 200 and 300, and I'm like, okay, like I'll take this, because I know you do a lot of the editing. You do all the editing, and you do like we have these 3 videos back to back to back.
Last night I was up till like 2:00 in the morning editing the giveaway video we had to do, and then the positive. I'm like, I want to get both those out, and now I know I have to go in there after this and start editing that highlight video. And
I sit in the Target
the
parking
work
lot.
is broken up in different ways.
Yeah. I was answering that when I was out today. If I stopped at a red light, I was answering comments. I was like, always just letting people know it's alive and well, because we talk back, and I'm like, I want people to see that we definitely do see them. No matter what time of the day or night, we are always commenting. So I could be in a grocery store standing in a line, I'll have my phone, and I'll make commenting 1 or 2. Okay, that's 2 less I have to do when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's how you think. You're like, if you can just answer 4, if you can answer 5, it's like 5 less. Like, okay, let's take 2 more.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're not doing them like as quick as we were doing them in the beginning, because we get like so many more at once than we were getting. As we grow, it's probably definitely going to get bigger, but like we try to answer, we're going to answer them all. It just might take us a little bit longer, but we do get to all of them.
Yeah, I think comments are very important, because it makes people feel like they're like they took their time to watch the video and they have a question. I mean, they could be new naturals and they have questions.
Or when people, you can tell, aren't really reading their comments because there'll be a question on the comment, but they'll just get like a heart, and it's like, why are they hearting it? Like, there was a question there.
Yeah. So, and people have serious questions they want answers to, and it could be just the simplest thing. Sometimes it's like, what's the color of your lipstick? You can't take 2 seconds to answer that question for somebody. You know, what kind of a haircut do you have?
No, but you showed me the importance of comments. The importance of comments. So.
Yeah. Let me see if Beyonce's post can't read you where she gets 100K. Wow. Yes. She can't respond, but if you have 10 comments, come on, seriously. Yeah.
If you're reading comments, you have to read them out loud.
Okay,
so we know what's going on.
I think LoriAnne has answered all my questions. Probably it was me.
Oh, so speaking of this, we actually wanted to address that. She's like, and I get how it's annoying when you answer the same question 50 times because people don't read. It's not so much that. It's when we get questions that we've said in the video. That's when sometimes we don't understand. We're like, wait, we said this in the video. Like a recent comment, somebody said, on the Carol's Daughter video, they said, can you say the prices of products when you mention them? And I believe we said the price twice in the video, so I was a little confused.
So I remember saying it was $11.97. You said 12, I'm like $11.97 Walmart prices. They always do the 97 to make you feel like you're saving some money. So I'm like, we said that a couple times. And then I think we addressed what I had in my hair for the positive, because it was in the positive. I said, is it premature to bring up Carol's Daughter because I just started using it this week? I'm like, no. And I said, as a matter of fact, I have it in my hair today. And one of the questions was, can you tell me what you have in your hair? I'm like, they clearly didn't watch the video because we addressed it right there. So,
but I mean, you can tell when people don't watch, like in the positive. Was it the positive? Yeah. At the end, we were like, if you made it all the way to the end, say I made it. And the video had only been out for 15 minutes, and somebody wrote, I made it. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, where's the other 15 minutes?
Where you got your shirt, right? Yeah, we try to cover like every single thing that I think somebody would ask.
Yeah.
And so I said it's difficult when they're coming in fast and furious now, and you're trying to be respectful, and you're trying to answer them, and then you're getting repeat questions.
Yeah. Or just stuff that we've said in the video.
Yeah.
Like for the Carol's Daughter, somebody asked, would we be doing the shampoo and conditioner? And we went on like a 2-minute rant about how we don't always buy the shampoos and conditioners from lines, and we weren't planning on buying the Carol's Daughter cocoa cream shampoo and conditioner. But in the comments, she was like, so are you going to try the conditioner?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or the one I went to such detail of the difference between the main choice, that 24 karat gold, and the new one, that glaze, went to such detail. And like maybe 2 or 3 questions down, somebody said, can you tell me the difference between the and I'm like, serious? And I hate copy and pasting, so I had to start all over again with a brand new answer, because I just hate copy and pasting answers.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Even if you're saying thank you to somebody, like, thank you for watching, thank you for watching, thank you. Like, you can't just say, if you say thank you for watching to one person, you can't say thank you for watching for somebody else, or you have to switch up the emoji, or you have to make every comment unique. You hate copy and pasting.
I do. I know.
Which means I hate copy and pasting, because it's your channel too, so I can't copy and paste.
I know, no copy and pasting.
But everybody's comments are unique. They're giving us their experience with the product, their opinions, their whatever, so all the comments are always, like, unique. So the responses have to be unique to the person commenting.
Everybody's busy. Everybody's putting in their time and taking the time to watch. They have busy lives. They have children, lives, jobs, boyfriends, husbands, whatever, and they're watching, and we're just brushing off their questions like it's no big deal. Like, watching my video, good. Just being takers, can't stand takers.
Gotta be givers too.
I gotta be givers. Oh, it makes us feel special. Thank you. I hate when people don't listen. Oh my gosh, that's my pet peeve. That one of my many.
What isn't a pet peeve?
I always say, you hear me, but do you listen to me? Hearing and listening are 2 different things. You can hear, but did you listen? And it's like listening for comprehension. Don't just hear words, like comprehend what I said. That drives me over to like reading, understanding what you read, and understand that comprehending.
People are my pet peeve. She's a fabulous addition to the MADCURLS channel. So funny. So funny.
Who said that?
Miss SCT. She said people are my pet peeve.
Listening is an art. It is. It is.
Mama.
Huh?
I want my pizza.
Do you? You going downstairs to get it, or we're wrapping it up? Let me see. I also have when you said, "Hey," to me the first time I commented, people don't always say it with a question like, "They can't possibly be my real name." Like it's so weird. So
Yeah, there's so many unique like names and stuff.
Shut down.
There's so many unique names. Like I just assume everybody's name is their name. I don't know who's a troll and who isn't a troll. So we treat everybody like they're not a troll until they prove they are a troll. Until they show they are a troll. So
I know my aunt never gets tired, and Taylor's like, I'm one of those friends at the sleepover that never goes to sleep.
So like I'm ready to go to sleep. She's like, so what are we doing now? And I'm like, going to bed. Like it's time to go to bed.
Okay, so Samantha Ivy gave us permission. She says it's okay
Like,
to wrap it up.
go get your pizza. Like, does that mean TaylorAnne can go and LoriAnne can stay?
No, my slice. If I don't go down there, then you'll eat my slice.
Oh, see, look at a lot of people saying they gotta go.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right. All right.
I'm ready for my pajamas and my Harry Potter because I only have it until Sunday, so I have to finish. I know it's always me ready to eat. I think last live feed I was ready to eat my fish, my fried fish that was downstairs. Tonight it's pizza.
All right, well, this was fun. Ladies and gents,
look out for our videos that are coming this We have videos coming and our highlight video.
Appreciating what we do.
It's a date next Friday, definitely. That's what it seems to be every Friday.
Yeah, it's like nothing planned, just kind of.
You said you know when it's the end, when Taylor's hungry.
Yeah.
I know. Today I had to eat, I had to drink, and like water, and then I had to take a nap. So you were still driving around, and I was in the car asleep. I'm like, I have to eat, drink, take a nap, and then I'm good.
So then while you were napping, because I had to wait for a prescription at Target, CVS, that little CVS in Target. And you're in the car, sound asleep, and I'm in there answering comments. And then you wake up, you're like, huh, is everything okay? I'm like, everything's fine, go back to sleep.
Because I knew I had to be awake for this live feed, but then when I woke up, I didn't have a snack. So now I'm ready to eat my pizza again. Okay. So we're going to go pop that in the oven. Everyone's saying good night.
All right.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good weekend. See you all in our next video. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That was like a long pause. What are we pausing for?
Okay.
Bye.